Alright, I'm hoping
More
I should
trained, the
stream
better.
right after you said that.
I mean, to be fair, most gun shops
Piffle, hey,
in
didn't we,
in
catch
like
that?
the
You know,
United States are horribly irresponsible with their weapons.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
they
yeah.
could probably you could probably get away with just putting a fake identity on a sheet, and you could get some firearms quick and legally too. They just don't check it.
So that was the very
Alright.
first thing Stream heard.
No, if you wanted easy
It's okay, guys.
guns,
You can come
throw
here
the
and
sheet
run
over
away.
your head, and look at that, you're part of the KKK. They won't even question you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh man.
This is why I love my community and
God
the
forbid
people
you're
in it.
Antifa, right? God forbid you're a communist. Then you'll be watched by the government.
Caleb,
God
have you
forbid a man have a hobby.
Caleb, have you seen the image Skog sent in the VC chat?
Oh, what's this?
Breathe,
your-
boy.
Get
Inhale.
your ATF approved pipe bomb.
Jesus.
An ATF approved pipe bomb. That's something.
You could even get a custom serial number for $175.
Amazing.
Wow.
Okay, before we start this, I gotta press a button. Cause I don't think
Hi,
anyone wants to
Mr.
look
Blue.
at my fucking Labubu.
There we go.
Hi, Mr. Blue, my big baby.
Yes, I unironically have a Labubu reactive.
I love that.
Alright, so, in order to position things correctly so that all of the extras are taking up the bottom of the screen, your daughter is in the fire. Do you approve?
She'd be happy there.
Absolutely. I approve. Who cares?
They're Kiwi, so they should be completely fine with being roasted.
She's fireproof. Little known fact, Kiwis are fireproof.
It's hot here anyway.
Exactly.
You're making me want to move to New Zealand. Okay, here's the important thing. Is it humid?
It's hot as shit.
Is it
Yes,
humid?
Is it
Yes,
also
it's very humid.
Oh man, that wraps it up for me. Because I like it being hot, I don't like getting sweaty.
Okay, the real question is,
No.
how hot is it?
Right now, it's 19 degrees, which isn't too bad,
Okay.
but it does get hot. It's early morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. The sun's not out yet.
Okay, so that is some Arizona shit right there. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I had to
It's hot,
translate that
man.
into stupid
me out.
really quick, because I don't know Celsius.
Keep in mind, in
Ew.
DC, where I live,
American.
we have a 60-degree swing.
60? God damn.
How?
Yeah, it will get down to -20, then up to 45.
Wow.
I mean, it snows here too. We're just not dramatic about it.
See, I just want to live somewhere that's not going to be Satan's asshole.
I want to live somewhere where it's
Go
frozen
to
all the time.
Antarctica, man.
Come to New
Yes.
York.
Be somewhere where there's
No.
If you want
I'm
the
trying,
Earth to
B, I'm
stay
trying.
an asshole, that would be Antarctica. But now you're just an Earth asshole.
The only reason people move here is to escape, run away from the government.
Yes.
Well, now you're giving us more reasons.
I know, it's a backup
Maybe I'll-
plan.
You know what? Maybe I'll deal with it. Maybe I'll go to New Zealand. Fuck it.
In New Zealand, the government was trying to run away from the government.
Really?
That's great.
No, it wasn't.
That
That's some
sounds so
dog chasing
petulant,
its own
like you're
tail
just
thing.
being in denial. Like you're trying to say no for the
Well,
sake
our
of
government loves us so much.
I see what's
They
going
really
on.
want what's best for us.
Your PM hated being PM so much, he quoted YouTuber harassment as the reason he quit. And then he moved to New York with a
Yeah.
job.
Did he
as a
actually
YouTuber.
do that on statement?
Yes.
Guys, stop!
such a-
It's great. You should move here.
Okay,
Okay, to be fair, is that any better than what's going on in the U.S.? To be fair.
We don't have guns. We don't. Well, we do, but
Okay, so here's my question.
There's only ever been one recorded shooting.
I
Yeah,
have
and then you guys responded so fucking accurately to it that it's like, fuck, I wish we could do that here.
Here is the only two questions I give any short of a
Yeah.
damn about. A, what is the quality of living there?
Good enough.
Oh yeah, don't. We're
Like
in
everywhere
a
else in the
cost of
world,
living
bad.
crisis, if that helps.
Cost of living crisis? Well, then it's definitely worse than where I'm living.
You live in the United
Sorry.
States. What do you mean there's
We
not
just-
a cost of living crisis here?
No, I said that it's worse than us, because I'm already, dependent on unemployment.
Where is my extension cord? That's all I want. I've been looking for the bloody 5 minutes. Are you kidding me? We're on an adventure, so if my Wi-Fi cuts out, I'm sorry.
How
Oh,
dare
Yeah,
you.
you're good.
I love adventures.
Hmm.
They've always
I'm
ended well
checking
for
my
me.
washing machine.
I mean, I've gone on
Oh,
my own
that's-
adventures before. I know of the shame of looking for my glasses for 15 minutes and then adjusting my glasses because they keep falling short.
No,
I've never done that.
Yeah,
that's not that
I've done
bad.
that.
Adjust my glasses when they're not
I'm
on
not
my
that-
face.
No, I haven't done that. I'm not that level mentally crippled yet.
I once literally panicked trying to find my phone and trying to Google with the phone in my hand where my phone could possibly been before realizing.
I think my dad.
Oh,
My favorite,
Yeah.
know where your phone was.
my favorite
No.
instance of stupid was
Where is
it
my-
being late at night and I couldn't find my phone, so I turned on the flashlight on my phone to look under my bed and around everywhere and angled it properly. So I was like, okay, where did it fall through? And then it generally took a good 10 minutes for because I think a notification popped up and I automatically responded to it, and halfway through I was like, wait a minute.
Can't talk right now. Looking for my
where is
phone.
my extension cord?
Went from
My dad was on the phone with his cousin. Like, hold on, I need to hang up. I can't find my phone.
That's great.
Oh,
Sorry, team. Okay,
We all have our moments.
there we go. It's plugged in.
Some more often than others.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Absolutely
Alright.
locking in.
So, at least a third
Oh.
of this cast is people that were not initially scheduled, but we called on for help and they answered the call, like the delightful people that they are.
Good morning.
Nothing delightful about me.
And at least half of this cast just didn't even show up in the first place.
Yeah.
So
Rude. We'll beat them up later.
go for it. Beat up Baka, he deserves it. He's been a Baka.
Leave
We'll
them
be done.
alone with me for 15 minutes. They'll be crying and begging for more.
I
Oh, help!
So, thank you everyone who has showed up to the stream. I needs to get a system going where I could properly, let people know, a few days in advance so they can, schedule and be prepared to show up to these things. I mean, I still get a good amount of viewers anyway, but I could like to get more than, the 5 regulars that I have.
Hey.
Even though I do approve of the 5 of you, including Skog, who is in this call.
Hello.
Wait,
He doesn't approve of me, though.
I always
Do
approve
you,
of you.
do you not post on Blue Sky and Twitter that you're going live?
I mean, I forget
Wait, I
that
need
Blue
to
Sky
start
exists,
learning
if I'm
names.
being honest with you. But, I'll give everyone time to introduce themselves in a moment. I forget that Blue Sky exists, if I'm being honest with you,
Oh, okay.
but usually I'll do a Twitter post as I go live, but I need to get to the habit of doing an advance post for, the bigger stuff, like the read-alongs.
Oh my
Because
god.
every
Yeah.
time...
You should
Every time
just
I-
do a schedule. for
Oh,
it.
I'm on the wrong.
Well, see, it'd be nice. I would do that if I actually came up with a schedule at the start of the week instead of just flying by the seat of my pants every day.
Well, stop doing that then, Pookie. What the fuck?
And that's the other thing too. Consistency
That was
is a
a.
super big thing that you need to do, and having a schedule is top tier.
Yep.
Do that.
Yeah, I really need to start doing that.
Hmm.
Then again, I also need to go into Canva and make a goddamn schedule from scratch anyway, so...
A
Did I do it?
It also helps that, that thing that I really want to do of like people using like a bit of fan arts to add some like flavor and eye-catching bits to the schedules I don't have for obvious reasons. I have
Yes.
exactly one piece of proper fan art that I have. And I can't properly... I mean, I could use that, but it would get very repetitive very quickly, and people would very quickly think I have favoritism. And I can't
I don't think
deny
that's
them.
the case.
No, it's because it's the fan art Styx made of me and her sitting at a campfire that she made
But
from
that's
the...
just cute.
It's cute, but if it's the only fan art I ever use, I won't be able to deny the allegations.
Well, Moth Bias is fine. I love Sticks.
Says the centipede.
This is wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we need to show
I don't
more
think
Sticks
that-
favoritism.
It's like that one fucking post. What is it?
Wait. To be fair, Bragi, you are lying about the fan art. You have one other piece of fan art you could use.
I don't think I'm gonna use Mpreg Bragi as fan art.
I mean, it would be eye-catching.
It would, for the wrong reason.
The second
on,
he
Tim, you
said
gotta
you
throw away your
lied, I
sheet.
had flashbacks to Kendrick.
Oh my goodness. I need a
Uh,
coffee.
Graham, if you're gonna get into this line of work, you need to throw away your shame and dignity.
Hold
Use the
on.
empire
Trust me, I have.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
hold
Yeah.
on. Well, first and foremost, Scug, you know I don't have shame.
Then use the Empreg art.
It's okay. Be impreg. You'll get a new audience.
I don't want the audience that wants to be pregnant. Also,
What do
we're
you
talking
mean?
about Six favoritism.
Someone's already here. Like,
You're missing out, man.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of Sticks favoritism and shout this girl out for absolutely no reason and just jump scare the fuck out of her.
what is it? Like that one post I was saying.
Oh,
Day 4. I'm not thinking about fucking that old woman.
I absolutely love this blurb that it gives for Styx. Acherontia Styx, the Oceanid goddess of hate, sounds like a blast. This not cute, definitely not 4-foot flat streamer is ready to bring some Death River vibes to your screen. Will you support their streaming shenanigans? Blink twice if yes.
That is very silly.
Is she
Blink
really that
twice.
short?
Yes.
Oh my god.
She is
He's a-
very tiny.
An itty bitty woman.
Oh
The-
my
We've been making jokes about just how tiny she is, including and not limited to she could fit on your fingertip.
One moment. Let's
One of the first clips I was asked to edit for a friend of mine is about how tall his buddy James is, because he's only 5'5".
Mm-hmm.
But through a series of "fuck you" statements, we got him down to 5 foot flat.
How it usually goes, yeah, for men.
He's one of them was like 5'1" is kind of cringe.
More than kinda. Let's not give them any benefit of the doubt.
There's a joke I have with one of my IRL friends that he knows I'm being truthful about being 5'11" because no man would lie about being less than 6 feet tall. Alright.
See, I get the weird looks where I just say like I'm just 6'1", and people will look at me like you do not look 6'1", and I'm like, yeah, that's just because I'm tall. I'm a tall and skinny dude, but I just don't look it.
Do I need to call Kurt? Fucking
Kurt?
7 feet tall.
Oh jeez, is your friend a fucking Sasquatch?
I guess so.
So, funny thing about that, my mom used to work at this, like, independent tax office, and the head of that office was actually someone who is 7'1", and for Halloween, as a joke, he dressed up in a Tooth Fairy a leotard, complete with a tutu.
That's
yeah.
great.
That's how you know that's a man's completely comfortable with his masculinity.
Yep.
Give me that man's number. I don't care if he's married.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's why the image of me in a Playboy bunny outfit, complete with the corset, is floating around somewhere on the internet.
Oh, but you're fine with that, but you're not fine with being pregnant. Okay.
I'll wear anything, but I'm worried about the kind of audience I'd receive if I became known as the Mpreg dude.
You're not going to be known
Especially
as
'cause-
impregnated. There's already people who've taken that moniker. Don't you worry, baby girl.
You don't understand the sheer quality
Sorry,
of the Mpreg art.
It's some really good art. Like,
Considering
not
how
gonna
many
lie.
femmes are in this server, it's not long until you do get an M-ring.
No, it is incredibly well done. I'll find, yeah. If you go into the King's Portraits channel, it'll be the first thing you see. It is incredibly well done.
Oh my god.
Like- Yeah. Like,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
like maternity photo shoot level of quality.
That's not good.
Alright, child of mine, are we ready?
Well, actually, as
Yes,
wants to get
I have a
into...
question.
Go on.
What is your question?
I'm weeb, right? I'm just like using my common sense and critical thinking skills, and
I've-
that's who I am.
I've already changed up the entire script so that anytime Weeb's name would appear, it's yours.
Yes.
That's probably why your
Okay,
phone was spazzing
Because
out
I'm
for a
looking
little
at
bit.
the little. I'm looking at the brief thingy, and I'm having a squiz,
What are you
and
talking
it
about?
says that, so I'm just assuming.
What are you talking about?
Okay, just. It's okay, guys. It doesn't matter.
You're just voicing Velvet.
No, and Ruby and Emerald.
Right. Okay. That's all I needed. Thank you, team. I will
I'm sure
stay
this is
awake
fine.
and pay attention from here on out.
Alright. So for introductions from left to right, let's go with Caleb to start things off.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Caleb Oskiris. I am the founder of the Royal Archives, and I am feeling sick as a dog right now, but I'm here.
Alright, then we have Kama.
Hello, my name is Kamaleon. I am a voice actor, VTuber, writer. I do a lot of dumb shit on my side of the internet, so come give me a follow.
And then we have Kama's daughter.
Oh, hello, everybody. I am Missy, and I am the only person with an accent that they could find to be here at such short notice.
Indeed. Then we have B.
Hello, my name is Neon Honeybee. I am a residential voice actor, streamer, writer, and artist.
And then we have Syphils.
Hello, oh god, voice crack already. Let's go.
Hey.
Yeesh. I'm Syphils. I'm a centipede variety streamer. I'll fucking gut you.
Oh my god.
And then we have Scott.
Hi, I'm not a streamer. I just stumbled upon Grim one day and started bothering him and have not left him alone since.
Correct.
The introvert being adopted by the extrovert.
It's weird because it's less, the introvert being adopted by the extrovert, and more like an extrovert being adopted by a higher level extrovert.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you're very extroverted.
But yeah, so today we'll be continuing on through my rewrite of the entire show, RWBY, and this rewrite is titled Fame. Fate is an entirely different subject.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, like, oh god.
I've written
Please don't get him started on that now.
I've written a so far 46-page presentation on one chapter of the Fate mobile game. It is still
I'd
going.
rather hang
Oh
myself.
my goodness.
You know, if I were to rewrite Fate, I would just get rid of all the high schoolers, make them all college students, and then just have them bone their servants more. I think that's what I would change.
Alright, so you're just going after the Dojin route. Gotcha. I
Basically,
understand.
yeah.
I shake your hand. I shake your hand.
Yeah.
So
I'm tired of
basically,
fucking high school protagonists.
Unless you have weird tags in there.
Yeah.
to boil it down, you're only going to make one change to Fate because they already fuck their servants a lot.
Make them fuck their servants more. There you go.
The only reason they stopped is because
found
they
it.
got too popular to get away with it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
That is the only reason they stopped.
What do you mean? That would have been so much easier money as well as so much fan service of them getting fucking plowed, and it's official. What the fuck?
Yeah, but then they couldn't put it on like the Google Play Store or have anime like made of it that are uncensored.
No, they could still. What are you talking about? Don't be ridiculous.
They just have to put it on Pornhub and not Crunchyroll.
It's really, really funny that I genuinely think they might get a higher revenue if they did that.
Oh no, they literally would. Have you seen the fucking meme?
I'm sorry, which one? That doesn't narrow it down by much.
This woman recorded a lecture on astrophysics.
Oh!
She put it up on YouTube. It got like 9 million views, and she only got like fucking $300 from it. Same video on Pornhub, 18,000 views. She got over $1,000.
Wow.
From that number?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, sorry chat, this is gonna be my last stream. I'm switching on to Pornhub. You'll never see me again.
That's fucking wild.
If that's all you need for $1,000?
Don't you worry, Pookie. I'll still be seeing you.
Oh my. Oh my.
Uh,
Going back onto story we're actually going to be reading through. This is my rewrite of the entire show of RWBY. For the most part, the only significant change that I've made is adding a new character and sliding some moderates to important aspects around. And I'm also adding a whole bunch of lore because goddamn RWBY needs to actually have properly defined lore and understanding of why shit works. It totally doesn't piss me off that the show, where the first 3 seasons were in a school, never put out a class schedule.
Yeah.
That's so fucking wild to me, by the way.
I had to hunt through so much side material to even get all of the names of the teachers. That is literally the entire reason. Like, thankfully, Kama has mentioned he has also read the spin-off materials, so he knows where I got the names Peach and Mulberry from.
Yes.
But, yeah, I had to completely make up their characters.
Is in the same vein that all of the team names are colors, a lot of the teachers are food.
I mean, then there's Professor
Oh.
Green.
Well, green food.
I mean, it's not really
Yeah, what do you mean?
specific.
He's just vegetable.
yeah, what do you mean? Those colored greens.
Yeah, there you go.
It's even doubling down on it, you know?
Yeah.
I could hear the fucking brain cells just firing in Bragi's head right now.
No, you're hearing the sound of them dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
crying.
would you spell that?
Well, green is in lore spelled as Greene. It's like
one of
it's
those
like
What the
pretentious fucks
fuck
with
is
their name.
that?
yeah, it's like the British way of spelling it. Adding a letter that
Recall.
doesn't need to be there. But yeah,
Oh no, the letter needs to be. Let me tell you.
okay, why does the third E needs to be there?
It just has to be. Don't question the people who made the language, man. Just listen to them.
They're English. What
Just-
their whole language is they're just a whore of every other language in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Are we
and
wrong?
that whore took over my country, so be nice to them.
Yeah, it took over my
Excuse
country
me.
too.
We're
over almost all
from
our
They're
country.
watching
we're from that
still.
country. We also hate the country.
And it's okay.
Oh no,
it's
I can't
cannibalizing
say we
itself
hate
now.
them. They will.
They will what you?
No, we love them so much. We need them if anyone tries to fight us because we will explode.
Wait, like explode as in,
We-
like you guys won't fight, or explode as in you guys will just nuke everyone else on the planet?
No, they would die.
Oh, sorry, we cannot nuke anyone.
Oh,
We
okay.
will die.
What if you
We will
nuked
think.
yourselves and saved everyone else the trouble?
Just get it out of the way.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, Most people do. Our rates of self-nuking are so high.
Really?
Oh, let's go.
But that's unrelated. We're one of the highest in the world, probably, I'm pretty sure. So,
Oh my god. But
ugh,
continuing on.
unrelated.
As has already happened through the story, we've gone through the initiation, had teams form, and been through the first day of class. And as we are going to start with today's chapter, Defiance of Temperance, we are literally going to start with the breakfast of the second day of school. So is everybody ready?
Aye.
Yay!
Alright, so for those
We'll do our best. We'll see how it goes.
For those who haven't been here before, anything that is not highlighted in your respective lines, I will be reading. All narration comes down to me. So, Beacon Academy's cafeteria was honestly kind of awesome, though my perception was probably a bit skewed. For some reason, I was among the minority of people who thought guaranteed free food was amazing. It wasn't restaurant quality, but it wasn't leftovers in a dumpster either. Somewhere around the quality of street cart food without the heart put into it. Breakfast for today was an omelet filled with hummus, tomatoes, and herbs, paired with a cup of orange juice. And in what was very quickly becoming a pattern, just a little bit after my team sat down at one of the tables, teams RWBY and Juniper came into the cafeteria, got their food, and joined us. I'm realizing we're really missing out in Vex not being here and constantly bitching about how long my sentences are.
Hey.
Like us, all of
Well,
them...
you said
I'm just
herbs
sitting here
weird,
stunned
so
silence. Hummus on an omelet.
You know there are
I'm
cultures
just
that
still
do
stuck
that.
on the fact that you said herbs like that.
Yeah?
Herbs?
Yeah.
Herbs.
Herbs.
Yeah.
Herbs.
Yeah,
Herbs and
right.
I don't know why Bragi does it because I don't know about him, but like in Spanish the H is typically silent, so yeah, it's kind of natural for a lot of people.
Nope. Nope. It's wrong.
It's wrong. Okay.
By the way, Caleb, I grew up in an area of LA that was primarily Hispanic.
Okay, there you go. That even more reasoning why Bragi would have it silent. Hey.
Yeah, there's like a lot of things where generally I've only discovered it years after the fact because someone has explained it to someone else while I was present. I'm like, oh, so that's why I do that.
Hey. You're honorary Latino.
Hey, Rico. Like us, all of them were in their school uniforms, prepared to head to class as soon as breakfast was done. There seems to be a less tense air between RWBY and Weiss, the two of them sitting next to each other politely. The heiress had seemed ready to take her team leader's head off at the end of Witch's combat class yesterday, but had calmed down considerably. The only thing Weiss seemed unhappy about now was the quality of her omelet, poking at it with her fork as though she was expecting it to start moving.
Got an issue with food that ain't served by a personal chef?
I couldn't help but snark. Ice blue eyes glared at me.
Okay then. Let's see. I expected better after the best of Huntsman's Academy's food is lackluster.
She stated.
I fail to see how 3 healthy and nutritiously rich meals a day for over 150 people 7 days a week could be called lackluster.
Blake casually tossed out, eyes focused on the book in her hand. Also, Tiffles, I'm sorry in advance.
No worries. It's like I haven't done a German accent before like this, so I'm just trying to figure it out.
Oh, I'm not talking about the accent.
I'm fine with that. With the auto language. Diet is an important aspect of a huntsman's training. I expected that Beacon Academy would recognize that and dedicate more of their budget to ensuring their students receive. It's one more French, but receive high quality in all aspects of their training.
Go on, Syphils, it's still...
Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
That's what I was apologizing for.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, sure. I don't What sort of voice was Cinder going for again?
Honestly, go for bitch.
All right, my bread and butter.
Hold on,
Short of
Skog, what did you
spending
say?
unreasonable.
I didn't hear what Skog said,
Skog.
because we were all
Go
laughing.
ahead.
I just told Syphilis to use her normal voice.
Yeah, no worries. I know I'm a bitch. That's my whole motif.
Nice.
Short of spending unreasonable amounts of money on hiring a selection of dietitians,
Cinder stepped in.
what could school do to improve the cafeteria? As Blake mentioned, the entire student populace is already core or guaranteed properly healthy meals. I just feel the budget should be allocated or be better allocated. And what should be sacrificed in order to facilitate that?
My partner raised one eyebrow inquisitively.
The raise up programs to support huntsmen, hopefuls who would otherwise be incapable of becoming licensed huntsmen, the already incredible specialized curriculum that focuses only on the skills necessary for the job, or perhaps all the amenities relating to our combat training should be called.
Weiss gripped her fork tightly.
I get your point.
She gritted through her teeth. Across the table, Pyrrha offered a small, tight smile.
I can understand that you might be accustomed to meals tailored to you, Weiss.
The invincible girl politely said.
I can say the same. But our families needed only to focus on our individual growth, not that of the entire population of a school. And in any case, we have the freedom to both go out to the city for food as well as cook in the kitchens.
Every time, the awkward silence just gets funnier throughout all
Oh,
of
no.
these. It's become a staple.
Forgive me, I forgot I muted for a second. I'd already started talking. You're right about that.
Weiss relented with a sigh.
If worst comes to worst, I can hire someone to prepare meals. Pyra, are you okay?
The heiress nearly shrieked, dragging everyone's attention to the redhead. Confusion welled up in me as we all collectively looked at her face, a few spots of already fading bruises upon her skin.
It's just bruises.
I will say, since you guys weren't here for it, in the previous chapter, Andrew and Pyrrha were the very first people called up in combat class. And he actually managed to physically beat her. I voiced automatically.
Oh.
It's fine, Pyrrha enjoyed it.
No, my.
Oh, okay.
Fun to say out of context.
Exactly. I mean, I'm sure Kama understands.
Yes.
Go on, Pyrrha.
Andrew hit harder than I was expecting.
The champion fighter explained.
I was also surprised that it was hard enough to leave a few marks, but my aura has almost completely taken care of them.
A few wide-eyed stares from the others passed between Pyrrha and myself.
Still, it takes a pretty heavy hit to bruise someone with aura.
I thought B was taking it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, right.
It had my name on
It's
it.
still
I know.
fast
See,
Skog.
that's the thing.
I-
That was me. So I was like, hey, "Is it Skog doing
Hey,
it? Or am
I
doing
mentioned
it?"
I was fixing everyone else's lines. I specifically said, B, you can fix Yang's lines. I'll do everything else.
Okay.
Here,
I can
I'll-
do Yang.
I love the scuff. It's not a proper VTuber string without scuff.
Still, it takes pretty heavy hit to bruise someone with aura.
Yang breathed.
You secretly got beef with Farah yet you haven't told anyone about?
Never heard of her before Cinder told me.
I hummed, my eye catching Cardin across the cafeteria, stepping over to Velvet with a superior look on his face.
That's just how I fight. Hitting fast doesn't mean much if you're not hitting hard.
Alright, go on, B. Wow us.
Wait, B. I thought I was
Yeah.
John.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
I thought
B is John. You're Cardin. She volunteered.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
John frowned.
There's not many people who would have had the ability to summon a weapon into their hand and chose to punch their opponent.
Would have taken too long.
I grunted, keeping my gaze on the on the team. I can't speak. On the leader of Team Cardinal as he leans down and started talking to the bunny faunus, too far and too quiet for me to catch what was being said.
Calling out my semblance speeds up the summon time, but it's also a clear warning of what I'm about to do. Even if you don't know what I'm pulling out, it gives my opponent the chance to prepare some sort of attack. As close as I was, socking Pyrrha in the face kept her from keeping her head on straight. No time to react, no time to defend, no time to plan. Hold that thought.
I'm also going to lovingly take this moment to pause since I realized I wrote bunny faunus to mention that by accident, the actor who, I think it was like the proper actor for RWBY, who became a VTuber temporarily, accidentally retconned that bunnies don't exist in Remnant.
What?
What?
Yes. She genuinely went on a stream because they tried to bank on the RWBY IP, or at least Rooster Teeth did. I forget specifically who did it, but they've actually made a proper RWBY Rose VTuber model. And I forget who it was they had as RWBY, but they clearly did not, like, converse with her of, like, you know, what's to say and whatnot. So she was just talking to chat, and she just said, yeah, bunnies don't exist.
Beautiful.
It was Leslie Jones? Okay. I wouldn't have put it past Rooster Teeth to have hired someone else to save the money rather than having Lindsay Jones appear on stream as a voice actor. But yeah, that is actually something she did.
That's great.
Yep. I requested as I stood up, seeing Cardin reach out with a sneer and aggressively pull on one of Velvet's ears. The girl immediately let go of the fork she'd been using to eat with, both of her hands snapping up to the base of that ear. I didn't hesitate for a moment, stopping up behind the asshole and reaching out with my hands. He was too distracted with what he had been doing to notice me, so I was free to grab each of his ears tightly and pull. The man immediately shouted in pain and let go of the faunus, his hand snapping up to wrap around mine as I forcefully pulled his head up by his ears. His fingers curled around my hands, but he wasn't strong enough to make me let go, so I stepped back, forcing him to follow me, then threw him to the floor on my left. He cradled his ears as he remained lying on the ground, glaring up at me.
What the hell is that for?
He yelled. I cracked my knuckles as I stared him down.
What's the problem? You were doing it to Velvet. I figured it was just a veiled custom for saying good morning.
Cardin's right hand went underneath him to help him into a half-kneel, his left hand still holding his left ear.
Oh, I see. You're a sympathizer for those animals, aren't you?
He snarled.
I prefer the term not a douchebag. But if you think it's an insult to say, I don't think they deserve to be harassed. Be my guest.
You call that harassment? I was just reminding her what her place was.
Didn't know you were the kind of student to remind others when the classes start.
I
How kind
sassed.
of you.
The bully narrowed his eyes.
Halvesies like her belong in the mines,
He stated.
Surprised someone with half a brain like you isn't the first one down there.
I snarked. The man flew into a stand, his shoulders tense and his hands clenched.
You want to go, Nightlight?
He hissed.
There's no teachers around to keep track of the rules. I'll make you bleed.
A wide, feral smirk tore across my face.
There's no teachers around to rein me in, daddy issues.
I corrected, stepping into his personal space.
You want to fight? Throw a fucking punch.
No!
Velvet rushed in and pressed her hands to each of our chests, pushing us away from each other. I blinked in surprise at how easily she forced me back. She stepped up to inhabit the space we were just in, keeping herself as a buffer.
It was just a joke. There's no need to get into a fight. Not for me.
A frown crossed my face as I looked down at her.
Yeah, none of what he said was a joke, and all of us know it.
I stated.
Twats like him don't stop unless they know they won't get away with it.
It's not worth it.
Defiance gave me a self-depreciating smile.
Not for this, not for me.
My frown deepened before an idea came to me.
Fine.
I stated unhappily. A grateful expression took over the brunette's face, and she stepped back, lowering her arms. Cardin sneered victoriously, crossing his arms with a confident look. I immediately allowed a toothy grin to tear across my lips.
I'll fight him because I want to.
Neither were given time to react before my left fist struck him in the nose, a rather satisfying crunch sounding from it. Immediately following my first punch was Cardin's wet shout of pain, Velvet's panicked squeak, a bloodthirsty cheer from whom I thought was Nora, and then the chastising bark of my name from Witch. And I unfortunately was telekinetically pulled away before I could throw a second punch. It's always this scene I point to in the canon for, like, how can you defend him when all of the hero characters literally just watch this happen?
Yeah.
The only one who has an excuse is Blake. Because she's paranoid about being outed. None of the others do.
Oh, yeah.
As punishment for starting a fight...
No idea what's going on.
No, I was just, like, having commentary. I wasn't, like, reading up from the script. In the show proper, they all...
No, I mean, like...
Go on.
I have never watched or heard of the show at all, so I'm just here for vibes. I'm just like...
I'm surprised,
no
considering
clue what's
Kama.
happening.
I'm surprised Kama hasn't shown you RWBY.
No, I'm clearly sleeping on the content.
I mean, don't watch past season 3.
Yeah.
Nothing is good past season 3.
My bad.
The one guy that was making it good died in season, like, halfway through season 2, and they kind of just lose, like, lingering footage that they had from, like, before he died in season 3, and after that, it's just all downhill.
Let's see.
Volume 5 is still my
I thought you
absolute
meant in the
favorite.
show.
You said 5?
Yes.
Why 5?
Because that's when shit slows down. They have to actually deal with their issues.
Yeah, but they don't do it
I-
well.
I had to go to the
I
bathroom.
mean, they do it pretty well. They at least address the alcoholism.
Yeah, but that's also
Ripple
kind of the
impressions.
problem. Crow was funnier when that was just a joke.
Welp.
And then they were like, what if we just made it from the joke is Drunkle Crow and switched it to, oh, we're just gonna have serious, problems in line with a veteran huntsman who clearly has had some shit go down and whose power is literally that he causes misfortune outside of his control. The man needs a vice. But at least it wasn't as bad as Team RWBY literally destroying a country. That one's always going to
Countries
be...
will rise and fall already. It's okay.
Alright, let us continue. As punishment for starting a fight right in front of a staff member, Witch's words, not mine, which gave me ideas, I was immediately taken into Glinda's office and forced to help her fill out my paperwork for student aid. When I asked what punishment Cardin was getting for harassing Velvet, the deputy headmistress gave a knowing grin and said his trip to the nurse would be punishment enough. I didn't get it, but she seemed pretty confident, so I left it alone. We had worked on some of the paperwork after I came back from the White Fang camp yesterday, but once it started getting late, she let me return to my dorm. Glinda had seen fit to sign me up for the John Doe program. There were 3 student aid programs, dependent on how much help a student realistically needed. There was the low-income program, the orphan program, and the John Doe. Low income provided the least help, but could be used by the most. those from low-income families, with single-parent families, and those with disabilities that could affect their performance. The orphan program was for those who were, obviously, orphans. That provided more benefits because registered orphans were usually supported by the kingdom they were registered with. Then came the John Doe program for those who were from outside the kingdoms or otherwise unregistered with any kingdom. The John Doe provided me with a care package of clothes every month, a food card that could be used at markets and some restaurants, a debit card connected to a bank that would receive a weekly small deposit, and the option to get free lessons for things like a driver's license while I was at Beacon. The big issue that was making it take so much to get signed up was that the John Doe program was incredibly paranoid. I'm sorry, I got my attention stolen because I just noticed what Skog did to Andrew's name.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't be ridiculous.
To prevent people from creating false identities to unfairly receive the benefits, it was a highly tedious process that had an incredibly pervasive verification system, such as asking for various kinds of DNA samples to confirm that the person signing up for the program wasn't a registered civilian. Possessing the credentials to perform fields medicine, which took what she needed from me while we were in her office. Once we finished filling everything out, she let me go, letting me know that my part was done and all that was left was for those who ran the program to talk to her. A smirk formed on my face when I realized that Port's class had long since finished by the time we were done. I stepped into the classroom for Professor Peach's plant studies and immediately dragged everyone's attention. I noticed quickly that Cardin was not present.
The black or blue?
A faunus woman standing at the front of the class called my attention. She was spectacularly short, possibly even shorter than Mint, with deeply tanned skin. She had brown hair, so long that it reached her waist even when held in a high ponytail. A thick, wavy lock fell to the right side of her face, nearly reaching her jawline. A pair of prominent mouse ears were atop her head, covered in brown fur, and she had crimson eyes. She wore, ironically, a peach-colored dress shirt with grass-green dress pants and vest. Black dress shoes covered her feet, and she stood with her hands on her hips, a pleased smile on her face. I didn't see a weapon on her body.
It's to see you could finally make it.
Surprisingly, for a woman so small, she had a low and confident voice.
Damn, I probably should have read that before making up a dumb voice for her.
Probably.
I literally sent you the link of the streamer she's based off of.
Yes, and?
Did you not see even like a clip of Ring?
Skog does not do
I
homework.
looked at her model. I didn't watch any of the
Oh my
clips to
God.
hear what her voice sounded like.
Beautiful.
Caleb, we're gonna have to clip this and send it to Reyna.
Give me a second.
Got caught by Good Witch. I'm sure you know how it goes.
I smiled back as I walked toward where my team sat.
Yes, she messaged me once she realized her punishment for you would extend beyond Professor Port's class.
She mused, tilting her head with interest.
Students are usually a bit more shaken up after being sent to Headmistress Goodwitch's office.
Hard to feel bad when I got sent there for breaking a racist nose.
I smirked. Peach mirrored my expression.
As a teacher, I'm obligated to discourage amoral behavior.
Crimson eyes gleamed.
However, as a faunus, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Weiss's head shut up from where she had been reading through what I assumed was the textbook for the class.
Friend's behavior may have been wrong, but it doesn't mean Andrew breaking his nose is an appropriate response.
The heiress complained.
Or are you saying Beacon Academy teaches its huntsmen to react violently to unruly civilians?
Managing crowds and dealing with unruly civilians are taught starting from your second year, as your first year focuses more on establishing a baseline of combatability.
Peach informed.
But to give you a little bit of a head start, don't forget that everyone is human, including yourself. Grim are attracted to negative emotion, and that means there is no one who needs to manage their emotions more than huntsmen. In the future, sure, Andrew would need to figure out a way to deal with people that piss him off, though that isn't through violence. But at the same time, Cardin cannot be biased against Faunus as a huntsman. He would need to value every civilian equally, and he cannot start emanating feelings of disgust just by looking at a pair of fuzzy ears.
Hopefully he learned that when Andrew stood up for that faunus.
Ying crossed her arms over her chest in displeasure.
He was sent to the nurse's office for a broken nose.
The mouse faunus hummed, a note of satisfaction in her tone.
I'm positive being under Sune's care will help. If nothing else, it'll make him wary of harassing students in front of Andrew.
I was grateful that everyone else seemed as out of the loop as I was about whatever that meant.
What is soon like one of those nurses that get angry over stupid injuries?
Mercury voiced for everyone. At that, Peach burst into uncontrollable laughter, attempting to brace a hand against the desk to keep herself up and failing. Uncertain expressions covered the faces of every student in the room. Professor Mulberry was a rake of a man, his clothes hanging off of him even when it was clear that it was intended to hug his form. He wore a long coat that ended just above his calves, colored gray, with all the edges lined with silver. Underneath it was a black sweater vest that had "Man's greatest weapon is a weapon" written in white on the front over a white dress shirt. Completing the outfit was a pair of beige cloth pants and combat boots. He possessed pale skin, swamp green eyes, and faded ginger hair kept in a bun. He had 5 o'clock shadow, deep rings under his eyes, and a perpetually irritated expression on his face.
Welcome all of you to weapon crafting and upkeep.
Mulberry had a rough voice, not helped by how clearly his passive distaste was heard in his tone.
Who here is from Signal Academy?
There was an awkward beat before 6 people rose their hands. I recognized Jing and RWBY, but the other 4 were from other teams I had not talked to yet. None of the 4 were on the same team.
Wonderful.
The professor drawled.
So there's only 6 of you who even have the slightest idea of what kind of engineering goes into your weapons. Fucking great.
He let an aggrieved sigh as he palmed the upper half of his face, then let his hands drop.
I'm going to say this here now. If you aren't able to deconstruct and rebuild the weapons of everyone on your team by the end of the year, I'm not going to let you proceed on to the next year.
Several shouts of shock and disagreement sounded through the room.
You're not serious, are you?
John looked horrified.
Ask Velvet Scarlatina.
I didn't make it to the tongue, you did. At the professor's declaration, the bunny ears I had seen at the corner of my eye flopped down in nervousness and anxiety. The girl shrank in her seat, attempting to hide away from everyone's gazes.
Her weapon is powerful, and a perfect match for her semblance, but it's complicated and heavily involved with dust. She had a lucky break in that one of her teammates just had a greatsword, but her partner's weapon was twice as mechanically difficult to make up for it. She couldn't complete the end of the year assignment because of it, so I didn't let her pass with the rest of her team.
You separated her from her team?
Nora shrieked, her eyes focused on Ren, who similarly appeared unsettled by the thought.
No.
Mulberry folded his arms over his chest. God damn it, Vex.
What?
God damn it, Vex.
Nice. Well, while you're doing that, can you remind me what the CF VY is? Coffee. Thank you.
I mean, I'm not properly complete. I just didn't expect it to be that quick. We're just going with coffee.
Coffee, okay. She's still a member of Team Coffee. She just has to repeat this class rather than be allowed to take the next course. If Team Coffee hadn't been the most capable team of their year, she would have been forced to repeat the entire year, but Ospen made a compromise.
I spotted RWBY gain a determined expression before exchanging a look with her sister. I wondered what was so distinct about Signal that the teacher had singled them out as the most knowledgeable. Shaking my head to rid myself of the distraction, I sat up straighter in my seat.
Can my team be given an exemption for me, given my semblance?
I asked. The ginger leveled a derisive look at me for being, for a long moment, seeming to try to psych me out of it with a dark look alone.
What kind of stupid fucking question is that, kid? You one of those arrogant little shits that thinks your weapon is too advanced for others to figure out? Or maybe you have an over-designed mess that has no right to be so complicated?
He spat.
Neither.
I grunted, bringing up my right arm and summoning Excalibur.
My semblance lets me summon items into my hands. I have access to hundreds of weapons, none of them mecha shift.
His head straightened as he dropped his derogatory veneer. Swamp green eyes filled with contemplation as his lips parted subconsciously. He gave one slow blink.
What happens if one of your weapons breaks or needs maintenance?
Every time I summon a weapon, it's in the best condition. If it breaks or gets dull, I let it fade and summon it again.
Was my answer. He closed his mouth and nodded with freshly humbled approval. There was a lack of grunting.
Oh my.
Yeah, Grim, you have some workouts to do.
I mean, how often does the mic even pick it up?
Well, you make your mic
sounds
pick it up
you
like
need
I
to get
do.
a better mic.
That too.
You just try harder, you grunt louder, so that your neighbors can hear.
Exactly.
It's okay, Grim, just let it out. We won't
Yeah.
judge.
I will.
I
but that's
started with
what I
Star
do.
Jacks.
Just let it out. Hmm.
Fine, I'll start with the Star Jacks. Where did we leave off on?
What the?
It's my line next. Do you want me to wait for you to finish your set?
Yeah, Vex is gonna be displeased. Alright. One.
You always
Actually, no.
listen to
Star
what Vex-
Jacks will actually take like a good 5 minutes. We'll do everything and I'll have the Star Jacks after. 'Cause those are like a one to stream anyway. I can at least do the dumbbells first.
No, it's totally fair. Do we want to take a? Vex, you're wonderful. I love the chaos you bring, Vex.
3, 4.
Do we
5,
want to take a brief intermission to
6,
while you're doing that?
7.
Might as well do it. He's busy squatting or whatever it is he's
9.
doing right now.
Oh,
It's
I meant
dumbbells.
for us.
10.
While he's working out, we like if people need to go get like
2,
refills or something.
3,
Very
4,
nice.
5.
Yeah.
6.
Dab on them, Vex. Dab on him,
7.
Vex.
Those emotes are adorable.
They are.
I love
10.
I love Vex's emotes. Are great.
I specifically like the one with fire.
The fire one is adorable. Yeah. I need to like update my emotes because they're either of my 1.0 design or of my 2.0 design. Not my cap design though.
I'm still disappointed that you haven't inverted the arm flex one so that we can properly have you flexing your shirt off.
Oh yeah, I know. I need to do that.
Alright, dumbbells done. Time for push-ups.
Well, while you're
1,
doing that, I'm also gonna go get some more coffee.
2,
I'll be right back.
Go
I
get your
should make a
vices.
coffee.
5,
Yes.
Go make your vices.
6,
Mm-hmm.
7,
It's one of my few vices.
9, 10. Alright, sit-ups now.
That's your vice. Mine is painkillers.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's one way to numb the feeling. But that will kill your liver eventually.
That's what I'm aiming for.
1.
I like my liver. I would like to keep it.
I don't.
Only organ that can regenerate itself. Well, kind of. Your skin does too, but
7.
My skin's a bitch though, so no. It does that anyway. I want an organ to suffer while it's doing it.
I mean, my kidney suffers because I put
Fair
it through
enough.
so much hell that I can't get drunk anymore.
can't get drunk legally either. Well, actually, that's not true.
Okay, getting drunk
Wait.
legally is very different than I can consume enough alcohol that dog is white girl wasted and still be sober.
What do you mean you can't get drunk legally? Are you under the age of drinking for your country?
Yes.
Well, there's technically no age of drinking in my country, but yes.
You're merely a summer child, a wee bab.
The small
Yeah,
child.
but also, there's no legal age for drinking in New Zealand, so technically,
I mean, you're
I
what,
can.
7 years younger than me?
Hey,
No, only 6 now. Your birthday was just the other day.
Happy
it was
birthday!
the other day,
Happy
but
birthday.
Oh, never
thank
mind.
you. Thanks, guys.
Happy
But
birthday!
technically, the time doesn't get shorter just because I aged, because you're still aging.
Well,
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
love Vex in the chat just going, wee babs.
it's just a wee babby.
Hey,
It's my
babes.
daughter.
They're me. They're me.
Just a small creature, it's okay.
Alright, I
One day
finished
you'll
my
reach
water,
hag
so I'm gonna
status,
refill it,
too.
and then I'm good to go.
What? What? I am living life, man.
One day
I'm
you'll
running
reach
out of
hag status,
snacks.
too.
No. No, I won't.
Oh, don't be
My
ridiculous.
snacks are all gone.
What do you mean snack? You said it was 8 a.m. for you. That should be breakfast, not snack time.
I don't believe in breakfast. It's a conspiracy theory.
How dare you?
I agree with you there, but that's because I got a weak tummy that can't handle breakfast anymore.
I'm eating pepero.
I
I
don't know what.
love pepero.
I have no idea what that is.
It's fancy pocky with like good shit on it. It's yum.
Ah, so you're being a. How fitting that you're replacing the person called Weeb.
See, I'm
I don't
offended.
know who that is, but I'm glad I'm holding up the.
I don't know them either.
I'm offended because I was raised French, and so I love croissants for breakfast.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Are
Okay,
you gonna
Carl
finish that?
Weezer.
Knock yourself out, kid.
Hey, it's
Can't finish the
twin!
rest of that quote.
It's
Oh, it's
my
twin.
twin!
It's other Grim.
Alright. Bragi, are you done with
I
your
did.
sets?
I finished my stuff, and I have more water.
Good. Fantastic. Alright. Any weapons summoned by your semblance are an exemption.
He accepted.
Although because your team therefore needs only to be proficient in the upkeep of 3 weapons, I'll be grading you more harshly at the end of the year.
Before I continue, I'm just going to do a little bit of shameless promotion. Since Vex brought up Pawn au Chocolat, that actually appears in one of my books.
No, nice. Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. Completely coincidental promotion. Yeah. I'm one of the characters. They explicitly state that they have a French selection for breakfast, and one of the people there is eating Pain au Chocolat. So,
Wow.
yeah. Accuracy.
What? What language is that?
French.
French.
No, that would be this.
I don't. Wouldn't the I not be in there? Isn't
I
Pain
remember
like
because
P-A-N?
bread is just pain.
Yeah.
Pain.
It is.
Like the
For
windows.
Always.
I'm sorry, what do you mean, like the windows?
Window panes.
You don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's spelled differently. I was thinking pain,
Well,
like
yeah.
the sensation, and then you said like the windows, and I'm like, what window hurt you?
This one as a
I don't have
kid,
any window
because I
trauma.
got really angry after a really bad day at school, and I punched a window, and the glass cut my arm from the wrist down to my elbow.
That sounds accurate,
Okay,
honestly.
but just because you were a stupid kid
I
doesn't mean
actually-
you should blame the windows. They didn't do nothing.
No, you should blame the
I actually
windows.
have a very similar story to that, actually, which is really funny. I busted up I busted up the bus window because the bus driver didn't want to let me on, even though I was on time.
It's
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
deserved.
And also, you broke a bus window. Those windows are fucking thick.
Yeah, those are dense.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a
If you could
couple-
Was your
punch that
school bus
hard, punch
yellow?
me.
it was a yellow school bus, yeah, and it was, but well, I need it to be fair.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we are refreshed, Vex. We're just shitting around a little bit, as we're prone
I
to
have
do
one
during
more
these streams.
tangent before we get back into things. I looked up what pen was in French, and it seems to translate
Yeah,
roughly
agreed.
to breakdown. So what Vex said was chocolate breakdown.
The
I
chocolate.
mean,
love
it is what most
Same.
people have.
Also, Vex has literally just paid us to shut up and read. So she literally threw bits at us, so we are going to continue.
I getting paid too?
You
Y'all
get
are
paid in
getting
exposure.
I'm gonna fucking break your legs.
Exposure!
Graham, I already exposed myself enough.
Oh my.
Oh.
Alrighty, let's do this.
He turns to face his desk and pulls out a pen from his coat, grabbing a notepad sitting on the desk.
Which team are you on?
Fame.
He jotted it down.
And your name for when the exam comes up.
Andrew Blackerblue.
I'll just figure out how to spell your name when I can mark it on your file.
I just wanted to note that Skug did this one so well, I genuinely took me for a second, so I was like, I know this is, I didn't put an E at the end because I never do, and then I had to actually lean forward and squint to realize that the word actually had been highlighted as blue because it's nearly impossible to tell on the green highlight.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck am I saying here?
Why do you keep blaming me, Graham?
Because I feel like this would be
Stop.
the exact
All
kind
your
of bit
fault.
you would do.
Stop blaming the innocent Skog. What have they done to you?
I feel like this is dangerously close to racial profiling, which is not something we should be doing in the middle of the racism chapter.
Hold on, Syphilis, has it been you the entire time?
I really want to ask how this is racial profiling.
I mean,
I
the
said
druid,
dangerously close.
the druid wanting the colors to be prominent. That sounds about right. But Mulberry slips the pen back into his coat as he faced the class again.
Anyone else have Mr. Blackerblue's unique circumstances?
No one moved.
Good. Let's begin the first lesson then. I'm going to assume none of you have ever provided maintenance on your weapons, so we're going to start with explaining what a whetstone is.
Okay, last tangent before I continue, because I just want to mildly to moderately piss off Caleb. So there actually is an instance in Volume 4 where someone is shown using a whetstone on screen. They are palming
bad
the
is it?
whetstone while the sword is on their lap, and they're just grinding the stone over the blade.
Oh.
Ah, hate it.
It's not the worst way to
Well-
use a whetstone.
Look,
I mean,
wanna be
Caleb
so
You
could
just
different.
gotta.
Caleb could explain how much that could fuck up a sword.
Yeah.
I can too.
Aren't you
For
special?
buddies. Yeah,
Maybe
no,
they
I'm
just.
pedantic about weapons. That's why.
It was worse because it was Raven, who's supposed to be one of the most veteran huntsmen who was shown doing that.
Oh, I hate that too.
Yeah, tangent
Oh.
over. I have finished causing Caleb emotional damage. I had paid attention to the class for the simple reason that I would be expected to work on my team's weapons over the course of the year. Despite that he was a grating asshole, Mulberry was deeply knowledgeable and explained the concepts in a way that made it easy to understand. He lightened up over the course of the 2-hour class, and I suspected it had a lot to do with how many questions the students asked to understand the material. When class ended, Team RWBY were the first out the door, Weiss and Blake practically dragged by Ruby and Yang. Fame followed after them, all of us but Mercury curious about the rush. Thankfully, they didn't go very far, so we didn't have to chase after them. However, Cinder and Emerald immediately lost interest as soon as we discovered that the reason Signal students had been singled out was that Signal demanded the students make the blueprints for their weapons themselves. Ruby went above and beyond in that aspect in that she built her weapon with her own hands, having gotten permission to use their forge thanks to her father and uncle being teachers. I made a note to ask Ruby if she minded helping me out as we all continued walking down the hall towards combat class. Hearing a yelp before the clattering of objects on the ground, I looked over my shoulder to the source of the sound. Cardin was standing before the downed form of John, the blonde's school supplies all over the floor. The bully had one leg out, and it didn't take a genius to understand that he had tripped his fellow team leader. Keeping my hands in my pockets, I immediately started walking over.
Whoops.
The man sarcastically smirked, unaware of my approach.
My bad.
He was too focused on watching John meekly pick up his dropped supplies to hear my shoes against the floor.
Whoops.
I monotoned loudly, Cardin's only warning before I swung my left leg around and kicked him. I struck his left side, and he was launched straight off his feet to have his right side slam into the lockers along the wall. As I lowered my leg back down to the floor, the bully dropped to his knees, falling until his forehead was against the floor as his left arm cradled his right.
My bad.
I copied.
Gods, fuck off, Black or Blue.
The leader of Team Cardinal grit past his teeth.
After you, jackass.
I snapped back without hesitation.
What, you follow me around to make sure that I'm meeting your standards or whatever?
He spat.
No, you're just the kind of metric dumbass that will fuck with somebody while I'm like 10 feet away.
I droned.
I see that your nose is fixed. Aura is a hell of a thing, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Cardin's smirk returned.
After an hour, it was like it never even happened.
I crouched next to him since he was still on his knees.
You know, I've been real curious about what Aura can do. Done a lot of research, but it's nothing but vague descriptions in between bitching and moaning about how unethical it is to test its limits.
I explained before looking him in the eye.
If you don't stop fucking with my friends, I'm gonna find out just how much Aura can heal using you as the guinea pig.
The bully's skin paled and his eyes widened.
They'd expel you.
His voice shook and I grinned savagely.
Trust me, no they won't.
I swung myself up into a stand, and seeing that John just finished putting all his stuff back in his bag, I held up my hand for the blunts to grab. He took it, and I pulled him up, then threw my arm over his shoulder and walked him to the combat arena. When one of the fights wasn't a drawn-out slugfest between myself and a fighter known for their defense, they went by quickly. The longest one probably lasted 10 minutes. 6 fights ended up going by, and no one on my team was called up for any of them. Because of that, I didn't pay much attention to the fights, even if I could feel Witch's glare poking me every now and then. Pyrrha was all I needed to know that I wouldn't be able to get anything from first years. I was used to going up against much higher skill levels, and more importantly, much greater physical ability. Pyrrha had been struggling against my speed the entire fight, which said a lot about what kind of speed the rest of my year was accustomed to. At my best, I was blindingly fast to wizards from my own world, and could outpace even Black Knights with my strongest spells. There was no point in trying to improve against teenagers who couldn't keep up with my base speed. In light of that, I spent the entire class with a notebook in hand, working on a new spell. I had the idea for it simmering in my mind for a while, after I unlocked my Transport Imperium spell. Until now, I always had something else to focus on, made all the easier by how vague the spell was. But in Beacon, I was encouraged to study. It meant that I had free time to dedicate to working it out. I was certain the notes I was making for the spell and how to perform it would give any other mage an aneurysm, since I had never made a new spell before and didn't know how to go about doing it properly. But someone had to be the first to come up with the formula, and I was never one to follow the rules in the first place.
You seem really focused on that.
Ying peered over my right shoulder from behind.
What you writing about?
I thought for a second on how to respond to that.
New weapon for my semblance.
Was what I decided on.
Most of my weapons already have unique effects. I want to see how far I can push it.
What are you going to try and do with your next weapon?
Ruby asked, sitting to my left, excitement all over her face. On my right, Cinder wordlessly turned her head toward me, her eyes on the notebook I was writing in.
Keeping it a secret until I can make it work.
I hummed.
But I'll have to say, it has to do with music.
You wish to create a musical weapon?
Weiss sneered.
You possess such a ridiculously powerful semblance that allows you to not only manifest powerful weapons, but create new ones, and use it to create a musical weapon?
Talk shit all you want till I get it working. It'll make it that much more satisfying when I use it to beat you senseless. Or soundless.
We shall see when such a moment arrives.
At the heiress's words, everyone else turns to her while I kept writing.
That's pretty confident statement.
That's a pretty confident.
I'm sorry. Okay, hold on a moment. Hello, everyone, and I am Grimlock Bragi, and welcome to my campfire. I hope all of you are doing well. Feel free to take a seat, sit back, and relax. There's coffee abound. Enjoy as you please. And how are all of you doing today? Hi, Lily. It's been so long, mother. And, of course, your guys gotta see me work out and get some muscles, so... How was Valorant, Lily? I hope it was well. For those of you who don't know, Lily was one of the model parents for one of my model siblings, Tiff, and I just popped up in chat and I just functionally got adopted, so I just call her Mom there now. But yeah, we're just doing a little bit of a read-along for one of the stories that I've written out. Hi, Tiff. Why are you awake right now? Isn't it like 2 a.m. for you? I need to check this.
Priorities, man.
Okay, never mind. It's 5 a.m.
Oh boy, 5 a.m.
But 4:30.
Gee whizzicus.
3:35. I don't have one of your time zones in my clock. How do I not have your time zone in my clock? I'm offended. But yeah, so I'm now about to work out on stream since Vex redeemed it again because Vex enjoys it, and really, what's the problem with me exercising more? You got a new PC, you've been stuck downloading stuff? Ah, I see. Hey, at least you got a new PC, though. That's always awesome.
New PC, let's go.
It's fine.
How beefy is that girl?
Excuse me,
How
Tiff?
pretty does she purr?
Tiff, there's literally a bit in your stream that I just fall asleep with your tab open. What do you mean that I hate you? It was literally the joke that I would always play that one redeem about, the good night song, and then just pass out. You can't get me, woman. 2, 3... But, yeah, so to clear the confusion, it is indeed Missy who is Emerald.
Okay, I fully thought I fucked it up. I panicked.
You ruined it. You fucked everything up. Stream's over.
I mean, if you think you can read it simultaneously, go for it.
I literally panicked. I heard someone else and I was like, oh fuck, something's happening.
Oh no, I didn't. My bad. I never refreshed it, so it still says my name. My bad.
No, it's
We're waiting.
okay.
I mean, I'm doing my exercises. Or else the tiger mom's gonna be mad at me.
She's gonna be mad at you regardless, like any true disappointed parent.
Damn.
But yeah, enjoy
My
the raid and
parents aren't
run, Lily.
disappointed in me, eh, Karma?
Enjoy your shower, Lily.
Is that what they tell you to your face?
Okay.
Not all
Yeah.
parents
See,
are
Mom
pretty
sucks.
nice. Styx is a wonderful mother.
Styx is very mom coded, yes.
I mean, yes, there's that too.
Sure.
Wow.
I mean, this has long been public knowledge.
Yeah, Asian parents are certainly something to grow up with.
Asian parents. They hate you, but they love you. They're disappointed in you, but they're proud of you. They'll never acknowledge either one.
Oh no, my father would make it very clear that he was always disappointed in me and was never proud of me, no matter what I did. I remember one day I got like 106% on my math test, and I brought it home to show it to him. And the first words out of his mouth when I showed him my math test, where I got 106%, was, "Why didn't you get 110%?"
Jesus.
Can I get
How
to
do you
marshmallow
go
and hot
over
chocolate?
100?
Yes.
Bonus points.
Extra difficult, extra credit questions that the teacher put at the end of the test, not expecting people to actually get them right.
Enjoy your marshmallow and
Right.
chocolate, Ghost Cat.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Okay.
mindset of the Asian parent. You can always do better.
Mindset of
I'm
Asian
only
parent. I hate
average.
you.
Why be satisfied with success when you can get for higher success?
Suddenly, I'm really glad that I was born Latino.
Oh no worries. You're Latino. You have different issues.
You're not wrong. There are a multitude of different issues there, but I don't think family therapy is what we're doing right now.
How much did your dad push you to be a real macho man? Go ahead.
To be fair, actually, thankfully, not a lot.
Okay, good. Then that's one of the main issues.
That is
subsided.
so funny.
Bex, you have
I
the
got
best
really
fucking emotes.
Oh, it's a mumu. I love Mukia.
Oh wow, that's great. The chakla.
It's so well done, too.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Mumu in a long time.
Yeah. Mukia always, starts streams so late. My time, at least.
I mean, same for my time, too.
I mean, I don't really have any stories with my dad. For reasons that are actually incredibly valid, I never knew him, and then I found out he was dead.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
That's some lore.
For the full story, he and my mom started dating after he divorced his ex-wife. And they were both in their, 40s at the time. Him and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And
they
so...
reproduce?
Well, see, that's the whole thing. They didn't know that my mom still could, have kids because she was, mid-40s. And...
Wow.
Yeah. And so they're just like, okay, we'll just have, a nice, normal relationship and whatnot. And then after a few months, his ex-wife calls him up and says, hey, I have your son here. If you continue dating my mom, then he is never allowed to see his biological son again.
Jeez.
And so, both my mom and him looked at each other, not knowing my mom was pregnant, and said, yeah, this is a no-brainer, go see your son.
Yeah, no, honestly, W moved from your mom. That's actually very sweet of her to be that considerate.
Yeah. And then she found out she was pregnant, and had me. and she thought that it was better if she just didn't, like, give him the moral dilemma of knowing he had another son.
Mm-hmm.
To, like, stress him out and have to, like, effectively pick and choose, because obviously the ex-wife would have demanded that ultimatum.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, fair and incredibly respectable to agree to something like that, because that is a hardship to just be like, yeah, you're not going to know your dad.
Yeah. And at some point, when I was like 9, we found out he died at some point.
Aw.
So yeah.
That's rough. I'm sorry, man.
Quite young.
I mean, it's kind of harsh
He was
to
young.
mourn
Yeah,
someone
that's
I never knew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I never really, like, grieved over it all that much. Obviously, it's like, kind of like finding out that someone halfway across the planet died. It's like, oh, okay then. Unfortunate, but...
Hey.
Well, he also
ironic...
died really young too. Damn.
Yeah.
So he would have been in like his
Yeah.
50s. Like, god damn.
You know, I just
Was it the
realized
ex-wife?
that's the reason you are so huge. What?
What?
What do you mean that's the reason I'm so huge?
You're absolutely cock diesel right now.
Mr. Ghost Cat, would you like to elaborate?
Elaborate. Why is he so huge?
And in what context are you referring to?
It better be the one I'm thinking of, because that's good.
Bragi's ego, how
Bragi's
dare
ego?
you? How dare you?
Oh.
That's
Damn.
funny.
Damn, that's absolutely fucking
Your
savage.
body because of your tough time? You realize I just made my PNG bigger because I'm the host of the stream.
No, I should have the biggest one. Clearly,
No,
I'm the hottest
it's-
boys.
Make me the biggest, because I am probably the largest design here.
Honestly, I don't even think there's like a doubt for that.
Yeah.
Authors always have egos.
ego.
Excuse me,
No.
every author I know is depressed. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? You can be depressed and have a massive ego too. It's a confliction. Nature. It adds to the writing.
Every author I know has deeply agonized over every word they write because they have zero confidence that they're writing well.
Oh,
Real.
same.
Real.
What I just hear
Another
again?
raid.
Oh my god, it's Raid! It's another model sibling! Hello everyone, I am Grimlock Bragi, the Forgotten King of Stories, and welcome to my campfire. Feel free to sit back, relax, and enjoy the coffee that we're handing out. I trust you, it is not poisoned with laxatives. Yeah, thank you for doing the raid. How was D&D? I gotta actually join you for one of those campaigns proper one of these days, because we started one like a few months ago, but that kind of just fell through because some like complications happened with the actual like D&D game itself. And I would love to do another D&D game with you. It's always fun with the sheer amount of chaos you get. But yeah, how was the D&D
Wait,
session,
Red,
Red?
You're interested in D&D?
I've made this abundantly clear, multiple times.
We should play Pathfinder sometime.
I've like explicitly said, like, hey, I just don't know how to properly make a character. If someone could help me, I would be down.
Yeah,
Played Pathfinder.
I'm just gonna send you like a little scheduling request to pick a time for.
Bibble and
making
Co. are
Pathfinder.
fighting 3 ancient dragons at level 3. My god, what did you do,
What?
Red?
Red,
Who
what the
did you
fuck?
fuck to piss off the wrong person?
Knowing Red, considering the way she played Elden Ring was by abandoning everything and just chasing after the sparkles.
I mean, that's
Sparkle.
yeah. That's how
Fair
you play
enough.
Elden
Me
Ring.
too, man.
Yeah,
Bibble summoned
that's
the
what you're
wrong
supposed to do.
friends.
That's what you're supposed to do in Elden Ring. You're supposed to follow the sparkles. That's your guide.
Oh no, not the sparkles you should have. It was very much not the
Oh, the
sparkles you should
items.
have. Yeah,
All the items.
Bibble wanted to
Jingle,
call
jingle,
her
jingle. I
Space
got
Whale.
shinies for you.
He wanted to call her Space Whale. I love the fucking misadventures of Bibble that have been going on.
Oh my god.
This literally
We-
started because another one of
Nope,
our model
nothing.
siblings informed Red of Bibble, or either informed of Bibble or reminded her of Bibble, and now she has created all of the cursed.
Stop breaking shit. Can we get this going?
Yeah.
Yes.
Proceed, Missy.
I think I was just told to hurry the fuck up.
No.
I told you that like 15 minutes ago.
Apologies.
Start reading, Pookie. Come on, baby girl,
It's
keep
like, oh,
talking.
holy shit. Have a good rest to go
I'll
scat.
read it, I swear. Okay. Ahem. That's a pretty confident statement from someone who'd get their ass beat by Pera. Pera?
Yes.
Yeah.
Emeralds leaned forward to point out.
Fights are all about matchups.
Weiss huffed, lifting her chin haughtily.
Andrew's fighting style is a chaotic mess of constant movement. Freezing him in ice dust will leave him helpless, and there are a few who have more experience with dust than a Schnee.
The faunus in Schnee's mind definitely has more experience than you do.
Blake narrowed her eyes.
I would happily pay money to see you try to fight Andrew using ice dust. I'd set up a timer and see if you last longer than 15 seconds.
Mercury unapologetically steamrolled over Blake's statement. The white-haired girl paused for a moment, an unhappy expression on her face as she chose which words to acknowledge.
If you're that eager to lose money, Mercury, perhaps I will ask Miss Goodwitch if she can arrange a spot between Andrew and myself tomorrow.
Ignoring Weiss digging her grave,
Yang interrupted.
we're going to try out the Beacon Gym after class. If you guys want to join?
I did not edit these lines. This is Syphils.
Okay, yeah, I just realized, oh, wait, no, that's me. Just your team?
Oh, nah. Juniper. Oh, nah. Juniper and
Jackpot.
Jackpot. Juniper and Jackpot are already in. If you join in, we'd have almost half the first years growing as a group.
I'm free.
I shrugged.
We're down unless the others have plans.
Even if we weren't keen on the social aspect,
My partner nodded.
we would need to become familiar with the gym sooner or later, and might as well go now.
Sweet.
Yang cheered.
We were going to meet at the gym at 5:30 to give everyone enough time to change into some workout clothes. See you there.
Stepping inside the Beacon Gym made it abundantly clear where the majority of the school's budget went. I had initially gotten it and the combat arena confused, thinking they were the same thing, until I managed to head back and Cinder looked at me like I was mentally challenged. After some clarification and some internal questioning about how Cinder already knew the layout of the school so well, they made it to the gym about 5 minutes before the time Yang specified. It was an enormous building, larger than the rectangular structures that contained the classrooms. Upon stepping inside, we were greeted by some pleasant AC keeping everything cool. Looking out, I saw the gym was a wide open space with only support pillars interrupting the floor plan. Along one side was a massive array of cardio equipment, all facing floor-to-ceiling windows that had a pleasant view of the grass and trees surrounding Beacon. The opposite wall was covered entirely in mirrors, with a row of weight racks holding dumbbells and benches before the weight racks. The far side of the building had signs over doorways indicating bathrooms, a shower room, 2 different saunas, and a pool. In the main space, there was a boxing ring in the center, flanked on all sides with a wide assortment of exercise machines, none of which I was familiar with except the bench press. In total, there were probably around 80 total machines, about a third of which were currently being used. At Cinder's practical demand, I had changed into a loose pair of navy blue shorts and a worn black shirt, keeping my white and green running shoes. My partner wore brown short shorts and a crimson sports bra, her hair pulled back in a ponytail with a single loose lock curling around the right side of her face. She had dark red sneakers and carried both a small, white towel as well as a liter jug of water, with headphones around her neck. Emerald wore beige yoga pants and a sports bra the same shade, and her wired earbuds were currently bundled up in one of her hands. She also held a plastic water bottle and a white towel but I recognized it was the same kind as the hand towels that had been in our dorm bathroom. Mercury had a moss green shirt and loose back exercise pants that were tucked into his shoes. I thought it was an odd choice, but I didn't know enough about working outs to mention it. Like Emerald, he had one of the hand towels from our dorms, but like Cinder, he had a dedicated water jug, made of steel with a thick plastic straw. His head earbuds were already in, and I could faintly hear the music blasting from where he stood a couple feet away. Mercury wasted no time in going over to the cardio section and getting on a machine. It had a pair of long platforms he stood on, connected to a pair of handles that put his hands at shoulder height. He started at a light jog, keeping his feet on the platforms and pushing them to rotate along a wheel-shaped thing in the center that reminded me of train wheels.
So,
I spoke up.
the only things here I've seen before are treadmills, dumbbells, and a bench press.
Emerald's turned to stare at me, her face displaying that she was deep in thought. Cinder drew in a breath, then released heavily through her nose.
It makes sense even if you exercised inside of a gym before.
The way she said it made it seem like she was trying to focus on logic.
I'm certain that once the others arrive, we can all help you become familiar with the machines. What's your typical routine?
Never worked out before.
I explained.
I understand that. I'm asking, what do you do to strengthen your body?
Don't die.
For those who weren't here before, Andrew explained that the way he trains to quote-unquote get into Beacon was that he kind of just got into death matches in the woods with a huntsman. And the limit of his training was just the huntsman saying, if you don't die, you do good. Continuing on, I clarified.
Of course.
Both of my present teammates stared at me, utter shock and bafflement on their faces.
Okay, sorry. Are you saying that sparring with a huntsman in the forests outside the kingdom is all you did to reach your current level?
Well, that and reading spellbooks while I healed, but it was better that I didn't tell them that.
Or less.
In the middle of Cinders and Emeralds continued staring, the doors behind us slid open.
Oh, you guys got here early.
Yang cheerfully noticed. The three of us turned back to see all of Team RWBY, each in their respective gym attire. Yang and Blake wore effectively the same thing, sports bras and short shorts, that matched their respective hair colors. The blonde also had her hair done up in a ponytail, like Cinder. RWBY wore a black tank top and black compression shorts that reached just above her knees, while Weiss wore ice blue exercise pants and a loose white tank top over a sports bra the same shade, all of it looking to be high-quality fabric. They also held towels, headphones of some sort, and water jugs.
It's good that we did.
My partner spoke up.
Andrew just informed us he had never performed any physical training. I know how to use each of the machines, but I admit I'm not familiar with how to use them to maximize growth.
The four girls standing in the entrance blinked.
Well, at least that explains why Andrew doesn't have water.
The blonde voiced before stepping forward with a smile.
I'll need some time to think about it. Let's get on the treadmill and I'll get back to you once we all warmed up.
My teammates nodded before starting toward the machines in question, with me following after. We took up a trio of treadmills that were all right next to each other, with me on the left, Cinder in the center, and Emerald on the right. The green-haired girl started at a walking pace and put her earbuds in as she went, while Cinder set the same pace in hers but left her headphones around her neck. She turns to me while I inspected the touchscreen with all sorts of electronic buttons and sliders.
You said you recognized what a treadmill was. I assume you know what it does, but not how to use it properly?
She asked. I nodded, and she leaned over to press down on the slider on the far right, while raising it up a single notch. The track I was standing on started to crawl forward, and she lifted her hand before straightening.
That will be all you need for today, since we're going to walk you through how to work out. Just set the speed at a pace that'll be comfortably elevate to your heart rate, and will stop when you feel sufficiently warmed up.
Since she followed that up with sliding her headphones over her ears, I just lifted a thumbs up. Not knowing which slider adjusted the speed, I took Cinder's advice to heart and started adjusting the pace. Team RWBY took up the treadmills to my left, Yang being the closest to me, then RWBY, Blake, and finally Weiss. It was kind of awkward being the only one without headphones on. Running without music was no problem to me, it was rather old hand. But being the only one doing it made me realize why they all had headphones on. Shrugging, I kept increasing the speed, having passed walking and now at a slow, relaxed jog. These things really were high-end. I was amazed at the fact that I had already gone through 17 levels and was still at a slow jog. I decided to start looking around at the others working out while still increasing the speed. It would increase in rate by 1/10 of a level every time I pushed up the slider, and it forced me to increase the speed at a tightly controlled pace, so I basically had to wait for it to speed up. I quickly spotted that Coco and Velvet were also working out right now, sitting relatively close to each other. Velvet was using the bench press, and Coco was at the dumbbells, the fashionista holding a dumbbell in each hand as she pushed them up above her head from shoulder level, her arms spread wide. I would have to see if I could talk to them in between everybody teaching me how to work out. The treadmill stopped speeding up, and there was a surprise leaving me. I turned to look down at the touchscreen, seeing that the slider was all the way at the top, and I reached level 40. A frown pulled at my lips as I glanced around the touchscreen, seeing there's any obviously labeled button that would increase it further. I was barely at a moderate jog. Lifting my head, I reached out my hand and gently tapped the shoulder of Yang, who was maintaining a decent jog. She hummed and pulled her right earbud out, ignoring it falling down into her cleavage.
What's up?
She was breathing slightly heavier, but kept control of it.
Need some help with the settings?
How do you set this thing to run? I reached level 40.
What are you...
The brawler looked over at my console in confusion before her eyes shut wide.
Holy...
She accidentally swung her right foot in front of her left and tripped herself, sending her falling forward as her legs were pulled back by the track. The blonde attempted to catch herself from the touchscreen of her treadmill, missed, and her face slammed against the track, which then pushed her back until she had fallen off the back of the machine.
Yang!
RWBY immediately called out in shock and concern, jumping off her treadmill to kneel by her sister, who was already on her knees by the time RWBY and I had gone to her sides. While not moving off from the treadmills, Cinder, Emerald, Blake, and Weiss all turned back, shifting their feet so that they each stood on the unmoving plastic sides.
I'm okay. My aura blocked it.
The lilac-eyed girl waved off before looking at the treadmill.
You had that thing on 40?
Her question incited the surprise from everyone else present.
Well, Cinder told me to set it at a pace that would comfortably elevate my heart rate, so I kept raising the speed, but then it stopped at 40, and I don't know how to switch off from jogging setting.
Andrew, treadmills don't have jogging settings.
RWBY explained, silver eyes wide.
You had it on 40 miles an hour.
Oh, that explains it.
I announced.
40 miles an hour is nothing to me.
The 6 girls stared at me.
Are you a faunus?
Blake asked. I tilted my head at the question.
No, what makes you say that?
Unless amplified by aura, the human body is not capable of performing such feats.
I stated matter-of-factly.
The land speed record by a human is 34 miles an hour.
And that's different for Faunus. Why?
Somehow, my question made the bewildered look sent my way grow even more potent. I started to wonder if my outside the kingdom's excuse was enough to justify why I didn't know this.
Hey, are you alright?
Coco asked as she and Velvet came over.
We saw you trip.
Oh, perfect opportunity.
Yeah, she's fine, just a bit surprised.
I stated.
But, I'm a little uninformed. Outside the obvious, are there physical differences between humans and Faunus?
The 2 brunettes blinked.
Right. You said Velvet was the first faunus you've ever met.
Coco muttered.
So, faunus are generally a lot more physically powerful compared to a normal human. More strength, more speed, higher durability, that kind of thing. Plus, All faunas have night vision.
My eyebrows furrowed at the explanation.
Then why is Velvet the only fauna student I've seen at the school? Sounds like they'd make for great huntsmen.
The air turned awkward immediately. Velvet was the one to answer the question, anxiously rubbing her right bicep.
Well, while faunas are generally have stronger bodies, they have notably less aura compared to humans. On average, a faunus will have around half the aura a human would.
My eyes widened before they narrowed to a glare.
Oh, I get it now.
I growled.
Yeah, Card deserved that broken nose for that.
Coco beamed.
Yep, I heard from Vel that you did that. You're one of my favorite people now. But why are the differences between faunas and humans, though?
Glowstick apparently thinks 40 miles an hour is slow.
Yang informed. The pair of brunettes turned surprised before looking up at me. The fashionista tilted her head.
You using your semblance?
He asked.
His semblance summons items into his hands.
Cinder stated, having resumed her walk on the treadmill but leaving her headphones off. The other girl, who was still wearing her sunglasses, lifted her hands to point at me.
Then why are his eyes glowing?
Always glow.
Emerald chipped in.
He woke me up yesterday morning by just opening his eyes.
The information brought Coco to pause for a long moment.
What if his aura is perpetually boosting his body?
He proposed.
Is that possible?
Light challenge.
Vel?
It's not impossible.
The faunus hummed in deep contemplation, closing her eyes as she held her hands to her chin, supporting it with her other arm.
First and foremost, he'd have to have a lot of aura to work with. And he'd have to start at a young age. Or, when his body is weak, it's not possible for aura to...
Innately.
Whoa. Innately, thank you. I'm like so blind. Okay, it's not possible for aura to innately be perpetually boosting him. But he could have been trained to keep it consistently active at a low level. If so, then doing that would affect how he heals, unintentionally making his body grow much stronger, much quicker. The rate aura regenerates depends on how powerful the body is, so it might be possible for someone to make his aura regenerate faster than a normal person. Again, he'd need a very large pool of aura for this to be possible. Theory, maintaining a low boost from his aura at the times would eventually reach a point where he could regenerate his aura faster than the boost would deplete it.
That makes sense from what Andrew has told me of himself.
Cinder corroborated for me. Since they would never realize naturally why I'm so much stronger than a human, it was great that they came up with an explanation on their own.
Well, there you have it then.
Coco's smile returned.
Mystery solved, and it's all thanks to Vel always being the top student in our aura and dust science class. Barely 2 days in, and we're being fantastic upperclassmen. Do our juniors need any more help?
Since you're offering,
An idea appeared in my head.
would there be any problems with Velvet helping me work out? Everyone was going to help me since I've never worked out before, but someone closer to my level might be a bit more useful.
That's not how that works.
Yang corrected.
But Velvet could be your spotter if she doesn't have a problem with it. If your speed triangulates with all your strength, then none of us would be able to spot you at the highest set.
Coco's grin turned utterly delighted, and the bunny girl's ears straightened with interest and excitement.
Vel hasn't been able to push her limits for a long time now, because none of us could spot her max. If there's that much of a gap between you and us normal folk, maybe you could help her actually push her limits.
What are her PRs?
The blonde inquired. The fashionista's grin turned savage as she reared back a hand and slapped Velvet's ass. The Vaunus yelped, more in shock than in pain, and rubbed her bottom while shooting a very small glare at her partner.
Vel's squat record is 1,400 pounds.
Sunglasses-wearing girl boasted.
This bun's got the best buns in the school.
So,
The girl in question chastised as the blonde brawler whistled in appreciation.
My PR for squatting is 550. The difference between a faunus strength and a human is insane, huh?
While your talk about weightlifting is very informative,
Cinder interrupted.
I must remind you that all of this started because Andrew maxed out the treadmill and can't get a warm-up because of it.
you don't necessarily need to go on a treadmill for a warm-up.
Velvet spoke up.
Body stretches would also work.
It does?
I voiced rhetorically.
I stretch all the time. If warming up is just to make my body limper, then I already am.
Who's
Good.
stirring mac and cheese or whatever the fuck that is?
I think he's biking.
I'm
Oh.
just outside. I have an umbrella because it's wet.
Ah, it's raining. Okay. Go on, Missy.
Wait, do you want me to start that whole thing again, or do you want me to?
Oh, did you read the line? Because we didn't hear it.
Okay, sorry, I live in the middle of nowhere where my Wi-Fi is shit.
Please don't tell me to cut you off again.
You are on Kiwi Island, so makes sense.
I wanted to make an SAO reference or SAO bridge reference there.
Oh, God.
Her internet's kind of shit. Oh God, it's spreading. Forget women and children.
Whenever your internet is happy with you, Missy.
No,
Whenever your internet is happy with you.
my internet will never be happy with me, but we'll pray.
All
Okay.
right.
Oh, that's good.
The fauna smiled.
Then we can start showing you how to use the machines.
Any more conversation was interrupted by the doors to the gym sliding open. Teams Juniper and Jackpot walked in, all of them looking annoyed with dirt smudges on their skin. John looked notably shaken, and Pyrrha was soothingly rubbing his back.
What the fuck happened to you?
I asked immediately.
Cardin shoved Jin into his own locker when we were on our way to the gym and activated the rocket function.
Ren explained neutrally, giving out nothing of what he felt in the matter.
We had to scour through the Emerald Forest to find him, and enlisted Team Jackpot's help to reduce the search time.
Everyone, even Cinder and Emerald, paused to look over at the group.
I wanted to break Cardin's leg, but I got outvoted.
Nora pouted, crossing her arms over her chest with a huff. So who wants to take up Jose? Because this is basically the only line Jose's ever going to have.
I got it.
There's a strong irony to this.
Okay, elaborate.
Anything.
Yeah, I thought we were just gonna brush past it.
I mean, there's a reason they didn't have anyone saying it. It's literally just like, he's never going to have a speaking line again, so whoever wants it, go nuts.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Actually,
The boy with straw-colored hair and brown skin lifted a finger.
she wasn't. We just couldn't think of a way to do it without getting caught.
Coco opened her mouth, closed it, and then hummed thoughtfully as she rested a hand on her hip.
There's this one camera in the hallway of the third year's dorms that's rumored to not work.
She revealed.
I'll check for you how accurate that is.
Syphilis.
Oh, uh, 1 second. Sorry, I was looking away for a second. Okay. Why are you encouraging this?
Weiss protested.
He harassed Vel, and he shot someone in a rocket launcher into the middle of the Emerald Forest.
The second-year student reasoned.
He's clearly an asshole.
That does not justify breaking someone's legs.
The heiress complained.
Always does.
First lesson of Beacon Academy. As long as the teachers don't see you do it, solving your own problems with violence is perfectly fine.
Let's go.
Most of the time.
I say what school
Is
Syphils
that
wants
why
to go to.
Goodwitch was disappointed. Is that why Goodwitch
No.
was disappointed with me when I broke Cardin's nose?
I wondered.
Probably.
Boko shrugged.
Well, why the hell are you? Why the hell are? But goddamn it!
Dyslexia. The
Why the
dyslexia.
hell are all of you just standing around and talking?
Mercury sneered, having finally gotten off his machine and taken out one earbud to talk to us.
We're in a gym. Go work out.
And that is Chapter 6, Defiance of Temperance of Fame.
I'm gonna go stuff Cardin in a locker and break his fucking legs.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah. And for those
Actually,
who...
Missy, for your first time doing some voice and shit, you did real good.
Yeah, you did.
Huh?
I mean,
Hey,
honestly, I am absolutely on
thanks.
board for you continuing to be Velvet if you want to.
Oh.
It's 8 a.m. for them. I don't
Okay.
think they wanted to.
Everyone praise my daughter.
That's okay.
Good job, Missy.
You did
I can wake up. Thanks, guys. That's really nice.
The next time that your
As
character
long
appears...
as it's not on a weekday.
Oh yeah, it'll always be the Saturday.
Okay. Then I'll be here if I remember to wake up.
The next time Velvet appears, it's when she gets into a fist fight with Kama's character. So you'll be beating up your dad.
Oh. Oh.
Domestic violence.
Okay.
Domestic dispute. Let's go.
It's even better because
Come on,
Caleb
Garrett.
knows
So my dad's
exactly
just gonna
how
beat my ass.
Caleb
I have
knows
money on-
exactly how dirty that fight gets by the end of it.
Get really dirty.
I'm putting money down on Missy.
Come on now, dearest daughter
Yes!
mine, come kick my ass.
I will. Don't you worry.
I'm gonna text your mom and say
And
that
if
you did
not,
a
I'll
good
come
job.
back to New Zealand. Oh, okay. That means I get praise from Mama. Mama's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay. I gotta set this shit up. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're all good.
Everyone loves Eve.
Yep. So what?
Everyone loves Evie.
Yeah. So outside of Caleb, for obvious reason, because he's already given his review of it, what did you guys think of the chapter?
It was fun.
Liked it.
Any parts?
It was fun.
Any parts that you guys particularly enjoyed?
Is there a reason the last 3 times I've been here, I've been the main character?
Have you been Andrew before?
No, not specifically for this one, but just every time I've been part of a read-along, I've been the main character.
No, you haven't, because when we did To Undo It All, Axel was the main character.
Didn't he not show up?
No, he did.
No, it was some other motherfucker that didn't show up, and I absorbed all 3 of his roles.
Yeah,
Stop absorbing people.
because Kama was
Fucking
supposed to.
Kirby.
Yeah, Kama was supposed to only be Aizen, and he got like 4
I
of
didn't
the
hear you,
roles slapped
Pollo.
onto it.
I just love that we're kicking bullies' asses.
Oh yeah.
I
A
think
simple way
Grim-
to word that sentence. It is now.
Cathartic, you know.
Everyone
God.
knows Grim is the only one who appreciates
I
my
heard my
humor
name.
at being called Kirby.
Yes. Kirby and Mains unite.
Well, no, you
I'm
know
sorry, I heard my
specifically
name
why.
followed by laughing. What's happening?
I
I don't
see
think
what
anyone's
you,
listening.
No, I said their name. I saw what they're streaming right now.
What is Kama?
Yes, I need to subject Grim to this immediately after this stream is over.
Ah,
Oh,
I
what is-
see. Caleb, it's the clip we saw. It's the clip we saw last time, Caleb. The absolutely fucking insane one.
I love the Discord.
Zero hesitation from Skog.
Okay,
Alright,
before
Love
the
it.
weather absorbs me, I have one more thing to say.
go on.
Mm-hmm.
Neon, fucking text me.
Yes.
We gotta do some shit. We gotta bully hugs.
Yay!
It'll be great.
Yeah.
Okay, yay!
We love
Glad
deepening
to meet you
friendships.
again.
We love deepening friendships in this Discord.
Yay!
Well,
Absolutely.
Neon was the guest on Hug's stream when they were doing the interview, and I was in chat bullying them.
Yes, I remember you now because I'm like, God, your username looks so familiar. I'm like, oh my God, it's you.
Oh my
then when I
god.
mentioned Hug, you were like, "Oh, it's this bitch."
Oh no, I'm definitely gonna
Papa,
send you
how
a
long
text.
till you're home?
I don't know. I'm just getting to the store now.
Okay, so you're a bitch.
Yes, I am.
No, that's okay. Travel safe.
I am.
Ram into a brick wall.
Okay. Love you, daughter. Love you, everyone else. I will be
See you,
back.
Kama.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
What a creature.
I love. Oh, okay. He's something.
Yep. He is definitely a delightful little man. He introduced me to a game where I accidentally beat his ass in the game, not knowing anything that I was doing and just button mashing.
It'd be like that with some fighting games.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
Or
that's what I
anything.
do with every fighting
He's-
game. Just
Yeah, it was great because he watched after the fact. I had genuinely had to spam in full juggled aerial combos, and I was just like, this button is cool. It says missile.
Nice.
But yeah.
That's the best.
So, this is definitely going to be the informative section, especially for Missy, who has no idea what the hell is going on for this entire thing. But one of the biggest issues with RWBY is
that's
that
me.
one of the issues with RWBY is that they just clarify absolutely no piece of information at all. So, like, the bit about Faunus being more physically powerful at the cost of not having as much aura is something I added to the story. In canon, they just have really cute animal features
Right.
and they have night vision. But there's lore reasons that I've added
Well,
that makes them physically stronger.
At least I know I'm cute.
You're cute and can squat 1,400 pounds.
Velvet?
Well,
And you apparently have the
That's
best
gotta be
buns in
making
school.
Velvet.
1 second. I need to pull
and
up-
I believe my sister thinks I have a nice ass. I think that's what I picked up from that.
Oh no.
Oh, Coco isn't
and
your
Velvet
sister.
Are not sisters. They're just teammates. And Coco is
Oh, what the
also
fuck?
very gay. Which
Right.
leads me to my one complaint of this chapter so far. Coco was not gay enough.
She didn't really have any opportunities.
That's coward talk.
Yeah, way to opt out.
I mean,
Waiter, more gays, please.
she gets to be far gayer in the
Yeah.
future.
She better.
Woo! Gayness!
yay!
So especially for Missy, since she hasn't been here before, Coco's canonical reputation is sleeping with a different woman every week.
Oh,
What a-
amazing. At
what
least
a
she gets
whore.
it on. Hey, no, she's just exploring her gayness.
What a
She-
whore.
She's just
No,
She's
no,
just
no. I have to
figuring out
make
how
correct-
gay she is.
Not a whore, slut.
I'm
Whores
the
do it
whore.
for money.
But something I am not sure if Skog is aware of, but I know she's absolutely going to enjoy. Coco's beret isn't her beret. In the actual confirmed RWBY lore, that's Velvet's beret that she used to hide her ears for the entire first year, before Coco stole it from her so that she stopped hiding the fact that she was a faunus.
I love that.
Wow.
Yes. For an
It was a
additional
fashion choice.
Yes, Coco is the fashionista. She also has a Gatling gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, you can-
So the entire premise of this school of Beacon Academy is that they're training monster hunters.
right.
So Coco and Velvet are part of a second-tier team. They're incredibly successful, and I'm gonna say this now because I don't really get many opportunities to say it until it actually properly pops up. Velvet is the strongest fighter in the school.
Perfect.
So yeah, there's that. We introduced the completely custom-made student aid program that I added into this story. Mostly because I was like, okay, we need to give our main protagonist financial aid because he literally got isekai'd over here. But also because, canonically speaking, there are confirmed orphans who go to Beacon, and they never bothered to explain how they're affording going to Beacon. Because I sincerely doubt that going to a Monster Hunter Academy is free. Especially considering
$dollars, baby.
Oh,
I deeply doubt that anyone other than Weiss and Pyrrha get grants in this school.
Why would Weiss of all people need a grant?
It's not that she needs it, it's because Jacques wants her to be of higher prestige, and he won't let her go to a school unless it's on a scholarship.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. I was gonna say, it's like, wait, why would Weiss need a grant? She's rich as fuck.
Yeah, the entire premise of
They
literally
riot.
the entire Schnee family is that Jacques Schnee is a fucking asshole who only cares about money and status. So, the
Like,
canonical
for real,
reason he complained about Weiss going to Beacon was because that means that she was not going to be the successor to the business empire. And he's like, fuck you, I want you to make more money for my company.
I thought he wanted her to go to Atlas.
He didn't want her to be a huntsman at all. She just demanded Beacon because she wanted to be as far away from him as possible.
Huh.
And
Neat.
considering this is still during the section of the story when Weiss is racist, she probably would not have wanted to go to Vacuo. She's not as racist as Cardin, but she definitely has a little bit. This is
That's a little bit of racism for some spice, you know.
It's so funny to say out of context, but she has a reason for it, and she does correct herself. But she is a little racist. Specifically, and ironically, she has every reason to specifically be racist towards Blake. Specifically Blake.
To be fair, her family did start that conflict.
They did. This is definitely a two-sided fight. There is no arguing about that. But Weiss does have a reason to be racist to Blake. There is a sincere possibility that Blake has killed some of Weiss's family members.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
If Weiss's
don't
family
know-
members didn't enslave Blake's family members, then that conflict wouldn't have happened.
I don't think that Blake's parents got enslaved. And we haven't seen her have any other family member. So I would hesitate to say that. I think it's just her being, Blake. I say that in a derogatory way. Blake becomes horrible as the show goes on. Also, thank you for the follow, Missy.
That's me.
So-
It's just okay. It's gotta happen, man.
Oh, I realized it earlier when I saw you responding to your dad in the chat.
Would never talk to my father. Disgusting.
You hate it.
But no, I don't know. He's great. I've been
That's-
adopted, so it's all that you can do.
So yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on Peach and Mulberry? Because they're the custom characters, so they're the ones I actually care about the opinions on.
Really
Is
quick
Peach ever going to
before
come back?
Yes, Caleb?
I was just gonna say I need to hop out, so I will talk to you guys later. I hope
Yeah.
you guys have fun.
Have a good one,
Yep,
Caleb.
see you
A
later.
good one.
Take care,
Hope
guys.
you feel better and rest up.
Woohoo.
Thank you.
You better, you sickly dog.
I will try my best. Thank you.
Good boy.
Oh God.
How do I use it?
And let me just adjust this so that Missy can go back in the fire.
What?
Yeah.
Purposely trying to roast them?
Hey, they asked. They were happy about it.
Let me.
I will.
It's hot
I will
here.
say
It only
about
makes sense.
your. I will say about your writing. I do love maybe it's just because I'm so used to reading like classical like novels and stuff, but I really do like your run-on sentences, especially when it's like when it's talking about like when you're describing like the gym scene with all of the characters in different like gym uniforms, and it's, I don't know, it gives an air of like a breath of like reality to the character that I really do like.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously this is supposed to be directly in Andrew's point of view. So it's like leading into the whole like having his own independent thoughts into it.
Here we go.
This is mostly just a chapter of like.
Well, I had fun.
Appreciate it. I'm now like retroactively say you didn't get to join in for the other read-alongs because you missed a lot of the really fun stuff.
Classic. That's okay. I expected to not know a lot considering I got a message at like 8 o'clock in the morning saying, "You want to do this thing real quick? I need help," from my father. And I was like, "Yeah."
You'll love to see it.
He was like, "We need someone with an accent, so you want to come hang out?"
You speak funny. Get in here.
Yeah, I don't even think my accent is that strong, but it's not American, so I guess.
Yeah, that's basically what it
Snap my
boils down
fingers.
to.
Yeah.
So
Say the
yeah.
funny words, woman, so
I
you get
don't
in
know
here.
how to do it.
So that everyone can
Yeah,
be
yeah,
appropriately
definitely.
excited for the next chapter, we have Team Fame hanging out with each other and going to the mall, and then Andrew breaking into a club.
Ooh, fun.
But when are we gonna start breaking kneecaps? That's what I care about.
I mean, I can include that. I
Yeah,
could
sure. Just
definitely.
one random person at the mall gets their kneecaps broken.
I mean, I'm more thinking of like. The really funny thing is we have two characters where that would definitely be like their first response is I'm just gonna break your kneecaps, not because it gives me an advantage, but because I can.
Yeah.
But it's the question of like,
That's
when
my
do they
favorite.
do it and who do they do it
Do
to?
this shit.
Like I said, make it be just a random person in the mall. Because then it's funnier. Because it's like, what the fuck?
Nora just goes on a sugar high and starts running around swinging her hammer.
Yeah.
It sounds like an actual in-character thing for Nora to do. Just the perpetually exhausted Ren is just desperately running behind her like, Nora, please stop breaking kneecaps.
You gotta stop assaulting the populace. You okay over there?
And then no.
You
Well,
burnt your mouth?
No, I'm
Sure.
trying to use my brain, but it's not fucking working.
Yes, understandable. Very understandable.
Oh god, I know this feeling.
I wish my brain worked.
How?
Oh,
Sorry.
I will also say, as a point of hyping up some people in the crowd, next chapter also has a blatant Resident Evil 4 reference.
Oh boy. I hope the big cheese is there.
It is very blatant.
The big cheese.
The moment you meet the character, you're gonna be like, oh, it's just this guy.
It better not be the midget.
It's not, thankfully.
Good.
I hope it's Nemesis.
No.
Wait, no, that's not Resident Evil 4. I'm getting my Resident Evil mixed up. Aw, damn it.
You're one number short.
Yeah. Also,
that's like...
we meet Best Girl, Neo, and Andrew gets hit on.
I can't wait for that.
I forget which one's
Damn,
Neo.
Whitney.
Neo is the mute girl who's ice cream colored.
Oh, that's
Ice cream
Neo?
colored?
Yeah, she's also a sociopath. They just like stabbing people.
Oh yeah, Neapolitan, yeah. I don't know why in my head I mixed up...
Honestly, some
What?
people just need to be stabbed, so...
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I'm waiting for the day it happens.
Syphilis is in
It's
a
like-
perpetual middle line of
Is
both
it?
wanting to stab and be stabbed at the same time.
I'm leaning more towards the sadist side.
I
Yeah,
love
but if
dancing on that line.
But if someone were to stab me, I'd be alright. I'd probably look down and say, hey, you gotta twist it. No, don't leave it in. You gotta twist it. You gotta make sure that they can't sew it back up. You're doing this wrong, and I just do it myself.
I have so many moots that have that same line of thinking. I know so many people like that have the same line of thinking.
Yeah.
Also, after a lot of thought, because I didn't know how I was going to execute this, I have decided we are going to have the cardinal sin of someone voicing Neo's lines, because she exclusively speaks via sign language, but it'll get really disorienting if I just narrate what Neo signs as text.
You should have someone narrate it, but just have it specifically for their lines that are muffled.
I should do that. No, even better. We could commit to
it's
the
the same energy as having fucking Kenny.
We could commit to the bit so hard and literally just have it so that they just, like, do the sign language in the call, and all you just hear is, like, their hands whipping around. Like, you don't even see what they're citing, you just hear their hands moving. And you're just like, everyone just continues on like we all understood exactly what they just said.
Amazing.
But yeah. Next chapter is definitely going to be more of, the entire first season really is going to be more like introducing the character dynamics and building like the foundation of the story. Because, the actual show RWBY forgot to do that. And establishing like how people interact with each other and what relationships they have. And it's only like after that the plot like really starts to kick off. Yeah, and for a little fun fact for Missy to be aware of, so Andrew's entire team, right, Cinder, Emerald, and Mercury, they're terrorists.
Eco-terrorism. My favorite thing.
Not even eco-terrorism, they just want to burn down the school.
I'll just say that's eco-terrorism anyways.
Okay.
More fuel for the forest.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, that the bit is that Cinder doesn't want any attention and Andrew wants all of the attention. It's because Cinder is deeply paranoid that if there's too many eyes on them, people start pegging the fact that they're very malicious in their intent. So she wants to stay under the radar until she's ready. Meanwhile, Andrew is over here...
Malicious.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Andrew is over here, beating, like, the most famous fighter the school has ever had in Roll. Starting fistfights in the hallways. And getting the attention of literally every teacher.
Basically just being a general menace.
Exactly. It's
Being
like,
a menace to everyone, including her.
I mean, if you guys saw that image I sent, like, a couple days ago, in the read-alongs chat, you just have the perfect representation of Team Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can stop this man. He will do whatever he damn well pleases.
Good for him. Good for him.
He is just
This is
here
true.
to cause
Oh.
chaos and problems.
Yes. And he will eventually suffer the consequences of this chaos. Eventually.
He will get his nipples ripped off.
Fair enough. I mean,
Would he even care about that?
Pain-wise, no. He might have a mild concern of, like, what is gonna happen if he doesn't have a nipple anymore. But that'll be about it.
Is it... Has he taken enough hits to the chest that there's no more nipples and it's just scar tissue?
I mean, he does have nipples.
Oh man, punched in the chest so much he's got so much scar tissue. It's like he's got a better rack than some of the girls. Goddamn.
I'm just imagining, like, a
so full of
trans...
cancer.
I'm imagining a trans woman going up to him. He's like, "How did you get your tits so big?" And he's just like, "Oh, I just got stabbed a lot."
God, I
Oh,
wish it was
dear.
that easy.
What'd you say, Scott?
I wish it was that easy.
I wish it was too. I wish it was too.
They just, like, make a chart of, like, how many stabs is required to get certain cup sizes.
Let me get some pen and paper before you start saying this information. Hold on.
Wait,
I got a high pain
isn't that the
tolerance.
Oh,
plot line
dear.
of the- Isn't that literally just the plotline of the Mega Milk Dojin?
What?
I don't know.
Fucking what? I'm sorry, Scott. You're gonna need to elaborate on that.
Elaborate.
I'll
Speak
see if I
your
can
truth.
find it.
Are you talking about Uzaki-chan?
If it's the same one that I think you're talking about, then yes.
The lore of that was getting stabbed in the chest makes titty big.
Not necessarily stabbed in the chest, but...
Is it that type? Is it that stuff done in dojins where it's like, yeah, here's a magical concoction syringe that'll make your tits double in size? And
Hold on, I'm gonna...
No, I'm
All right.
looking for
Is it this?
One sec. Oh, here it is.
Oh, Uzaki-chan.
Is it this, Scott?
One sec, let me switch back over to...
I thought you were talking about smut.
No, no, it's a very different thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
just
now
gonna put
concerned.
The code here, and
The
anyone who knows
code!
how to
I
use that-
see! I understand what you're talking about now. The code. That I'm totally not copy and pasting as we speak.
you're gonna.
Alright, where's my phone? Let's see, what is this?
To be as vague as humanly possible, dude slaps something, and the thing he slaps suddenly grows.
Okay, let's.
Which
I
led to the one thing that got taken completely out of context and memed into...
I definitely got the wrong one.
Yeah, that's not the right one, because that went straight to Fate Lolly stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, Skog, you definitely sent us the wrong code.
Group, stockings, big penis, teacher, unusual pupils, bald, impregnation.
Are we on it? One sec. We might be on a
You
different site.
definitely sent us the wrong link.
You typoed the wrong one.
No, I couldn't
Or-
find it on their usual site, so
Oh, oh, oh my god.
let me see if I
I'm
can-
glad I'm
okay,
not
so let me
opening
see the
links.
artist.
Don't.
Oh my god.
Do not open it.
I like how I didn't even need to know. I just knew by the numbers.
Skog, why is the very first tag I see incest?
Sometimes you gotta get a little freaky.
Yeah, that one's in full.
No,
color.
I bring it up because Skog still is streaming the All I Need Is My Sister anime.
Yes, and
I'm dying.
All I need is my sister. Alright, Sweet Home Alabama, calm down.
Oh fuck, I'm dying.
It's like that one meme of like, there are two dots, I am connecting them.
There are two wolves in you. They're both inbred.
Oh god. Welcome to about the normal conversations we have in this server, Missy.
Oh,
You-
I don't like that on
it's
the.
rather
I don't
normal
like that on the
considering what
regular
I'm used
site.
to.
That
Great.
I am not a huge fan of how on the regular site they only have it in full color.
You're complaining about it being in full color? Why?
Excuse me for preferring the more traditional black and white.
I
Life's
mean,
more than just black and white, Skog. You gotta understand.
Just when the next time we come, we do this on a Saturday, and new people come in to open the tab.
you're giving me the
That's
idea that
open.
one of these days we're gonna need to do a stream where the entire premise is just reviewing the tags, just doing a tier list. We're gonna have so much more discourse than when we did the Monster Fucker tier list.
Oh my god.
It's
What do you
gonna
mean
be
more
I don't
Discord
think
with
I'm
Monster
ready.
Fucker? It's very cut and dry of monsters.
No, you'd be surprised. We did actually have a fair amount of like discourse and disagreements during the Monster Fucker.
All it is, if it's anything involving wolves, horses, or cat girls, immediate D tier. You're basic. You're vanilla. Go home.
No, we weren't saying of like how high up the ladder of monster fucking they were. It was would we bone?
Okay.
Yeah, that was the monster fucker tier list, and then Skog came in with like a heavy fucking haymaker that slapped the shit out of all of us.
What was the haymaker?
Sonic. For a
Sonic?
reason. For a reason.
Wait, which Sonic? Was it just regular Sonic or Werewolf Sonic?
I think it was Sonic.exe, but Skog, elaborate on why. Because
Wow.
the reason
I
is
have
very
no
important.
memory of this whatsoever.
You said you would do it because you had a friend who wanted to bone them, and you wanted to do it as a power move.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah. Skog wanted to bone
I have a friend
Sonic.exe.
with Sonic on it.
Yeah, for the explicit purpose of being able to assert dominance over her friend. Just to say, I did and you didn't.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Sonic's pretty fucking ugly. Like, not even drinking would make that one passable. Not even a paper bag. It would burn the bag.
Syphilis, you gotta
Well-
remember, Sonic is really fast, so it wouldn't last that long anyway.
Yeah, or the amount of speed they're going is going to break something in you, and then you have to explain that to the fucking doctor at the ER. It's like, why is your hip broken? It's like, I fucked Sonic. What do you mean you fucked Sonic?
I mean, to be
Like-
fair, with all the stories we've heard from the ER and whatnot, we all know they'd barely bat an eye at that.
I don't know. I think they would bat an eye over that.
See, I have no, I can literally say nothing because I remember I used to have a crush on Nemesis from Resident Evil 3.
You acting like
So-
that's something bad. That is literally just a really buff man who has no lips. That's just like any roided out guy you see at the gym.
Exactly. But that's the thing. I have people who get it, and then there's the people who don't get it, and it's always the people who don't get it who's like, "Oh my god."
B. One of my model siblings, Takara, is actively, aggressively horny for Vecna.
Yeah. I get it.
I know
See,
so
they're
many
the people who get it.
I know so many people who specifically fuck things that would kill them that I'm not even surprised.
Yeah. Listen, my ultimate fantasy, the wrong depiction of a Wendigo, picking me up with its fucking deer skull, biting my head off and throwing my corpse into the forest. There we go. That's the hottest thing you could do to me.
I've had a conversation with someone where they were telling me about wanting to bone the xenomorph, and I genuinely asked, like, well, their blood is acidic, what if their semen is too? And they said, well, that's only giving me more points.
Yeah, that's just bonus points. What do you mean? It's the final cum shot you ever get. It'll be worth it.
I'm surrounded by so many monster fuckers without being a monster fucker that I don't even know how I'm not. I've had so many people try to sell me on it, and I'm like, I'm concerned that you're putting in so much effort to try to get me to fuck a monster.
Nah.
You just gotta start slow. You gotta like have the entry level fuckable monsters.
Just
know, like-
the stupid monster girl with the like tail that they can give you a fucking blowjob with. There you go. There's an entry level one.
The tail that can give
Succubus,
you a
incubus,
blowjob?
slime.
Yeah, it's chimera
Slime
or
girl.
something. No, slime girl can get a little too freaky, too quickly. It's borderline.
Yeah, that runs the risk
too.
of like vor.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of vor. I was thinking of that you're gonna be living that pregnancy thing any minute now.
Oh,
It's going all the way up there. You're not gonna see her. You're gonna feel her.
go slurp.
You're gonna feel something go down your penis. I hope you're ready for urethral play.
What an amazing...
That is not the direction I wanted to go in at all, but I'm happy Simple's brought it up.
What an amazing direction we have gone from.
It's even funnier since I am Ace.
Yeah.
This is just. It's even funnier for me.
Simple's isn't even wanting these things to happen for the sex. She just wants to be killed.
Yeah. There is no sexual desire for me. Merely the desire to kill or be killed.
Alright,
Kill or
normally...
be killed.
The best introduction I ever got was one where it ended with the monster just stepping on the girl's head and ends with just the sound of crunch and her skull splattered. That was great.
Oh.
That was beautiful. If I could nut anymore, I would. Hormones doing their job. It's doing their job.
What an amazing...
I love the sentences that I've heard.
Have I ever told you how much I love you?
Who?
You.
Why? There's nothing lovable about me. I'm just
Are you
too blunt for
saying
my own
I'm
good.
wrong?
Yes.
Oh snap!
And we
Fuck
can.
you.
And we. When?
What are you doing later tonight?
I need to get a shower. I need to contact someone, and I'm streaming. But tonight's busy.
Alright, time to raid into a moth girl.
Oh, which one?
Indistinct.
Oh, indistinct. Okay. My brain was confused for a second. I was like, huh?
She is also a hawk moth.
A Hawk moth?
Yes.
Oh yeah, this one who did the what bug you'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah. This sweet creature.
It is impressive to me how often I see moth VTuber who is an artist.
Oh god, yeah. I know
Yeah.
a few.
Deeply impressive to me.
Yeah, like Styx, who's a wonderful artist.
Yeah.
Wonderful artist, a very sweet lady. I'm going to kiss her one day.
And Juniper and Alex.
Not 2. Juniper's more impressive for the fact that they're like a graduated law student on top of an artist on top of this.
The dedication to making her own models honestly scares me.
Yeah. I wish I could dedicate myself to something that intensely in my life.
Cause she keeps on going for the no, I'm gonna have this as hyper detailed as possible, no cut corners whatsoever. Every
and then
time.
she'll still like pump it out in a single weekend.
Yeah. It is horrifying. But yeah, as always, thank you all for stopping by my campfire. I well and truly do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you all had a good time. Bye bye.
Yes, I did. Thank you. Good boy.